fast or asleep. Microphones blaze, a horrifying sight. Tearing through movies that hide in the night. They got the gore and they got the more to discuss. The only crew a true horror head can trust. They're the gore and more boys, dropping knowledge and screams. The ultimate squad for your darkest bad dreams. From slasher flicks brutal.
And what is going on, Gorehounds? Welcome to another fantastic episode of the Gore and More podcast. I am your not so mean fluff master supreme, Big Johnny D, bringing the shit show in. However, as you know, I don't bring the shit show in alone. For with me, as always, are my beloved horror homies. Started off with that dark load of knowledge, that Chad Daddy, all the way down from the Chattahoochee, Mr. Chad Christman.
What's up, bitches?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna state this right now. It feels weird hearing myself without fucking headphones on. Dude, after 5 years of like doing this intro shit.
Well, I can never hear myself through my headphones, so
I can't either, but like that's what I'm saying. Like it feels weird to actually hear myself. It's like, oh, we have that killing machine, that delicious meat mountain, all the way down in his new fucking man cave,
look at
Mr.
that.
Bobby Amon.
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to my man cave.
I
Yes,
love
it's
that there's
looking
no
very
echo
good.
now.
No, now we're
Bobby's got a lot of shit in there, filling it up, dude. And I say shit with love. So
Yeah.
there's still more to put out, and since Toy Fair, still more shit to come.
there you go. And we have that DKB, that Kano to my Johnny, that saucy Aussie, Mr. Brodie Kane.
How y'all doing, bitches?
All right. We should have Scuba joining us a little later. You know, he's got baby stuff happening, so
He's got baby
he
duty.
can
Yeah.
join us. If he can't, that's cool. You know, we understand he's a busy man too. So
Man,
should
you
happen.
got a new baby at home. You do.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Anybody that is listening, or when you do listen, if you could please. Oh, there he is, Penis. What's up, Scoos? How you doing, buddy?
I swear to God, I don't know why I did not see his
I didn't
comment until you now.
Look at that, dude.
I never remember to open up the chat window here.
Yeah, it happens. So yeah,
Too many E's there.
today is February 16th, 2026. And well, we have a very fun episode to talk about today, and that is 2013's The Conjuring. This is how do I want to explain this? This is on the bracket for Brodie Kane himself. However, Chad Daddy is the one who picked this to put it into the big old spin wheel when we did our selections.
So whenever we score, the credit goes to Mr. Brodie Kane.
Correct.
Thank
But-
you.
I feel like, you know, it should be stated on who actually originally also put that on there too, just so we know who to thank and all that good stuff. So thank you, Chad Daddy. This is always one that I personally really enjoyed. I feel like we've talked quite a bit about actually on this podcast,
Mhm.
yet somehow I've never covered. It's kind of weird. It happens though, right? So that being said, before we discuss this movie, we are going to do what we always do, and let's talk about what we did or did not do this past weekend. However, our man with the pipes is not here, so I got to reach deep into the fucking multiverse here
Get that
and
gooey cheese going.
pull this motherfucker out. God damn, this doesn't look like it's loaded up right, but we'll see. Fingers crossed, penises too. Let's go. No, maybe nothing. Fuck you. Nope, didn't work. All right, so we're gonna do it this way. I apologize. Variant Scuba, get your motherfucking sexy ass in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your
Buddy. At least I got that at the ready for the most part, so it's not too bad.
That always makes me want pizza.
I had pizza on Friday, so this is the one time I can say I'm okay.
Oh, dude, I could have pizza. I could have had pizza for dinner and still want pizza after seeing that.
Bro,
True.
that was me the other day, man.
But the amount of
Okay.
pizza that I had, I was like, I really am good for a bit.
Yeah, that happens. So, Chad Daddy, how was your weekend, brother?
Oh, not too bad. You know, after another normal week of work. Let's see, Friday, the wife and kids, they had off school, and they had off today too. They had a nice 4-day weekend, so I had a 3-day weekend. So Friday we decided that me and the wife are going to get a little bit of a date night out.
Yeah.
It's insane to go out on Valentine's Day, which was Saturday. It's too busy, and they go to the restaurant and they jack up the prices. They have unlimited menus, so we said hell with it. So we went and got Mexican food for Valentine's Day. That was our little date night, and yeah, you did the same.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
I saw that. And I tried the chorizo enchiladas, which are new to their menu. They weren't bad, but surprisingly, my favorite part of the dish was, believe it or not, the refried beans.
Okay.
The refried beans, if they're done right, they can.
If they're done right, they're delicious. They were silky and smooth. There was hardly, you know how you get it from like the canned stuff, or you get it like Taco Bell. It's like it's sometimes it's gritty or it's lumpy.
I don't like the canned shit, dude. I don't ever eat that shit, man.
This was so good, and it had like melted cheese on top. Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, no, from a regular Mexican restaurant, just make it fresh, and I'm there.
mm-hmm. Delicious. So we did that. Did a little bit of shopping. We didn't really get much. Didn't really see anything worth grabbing. I was looking for hopefully some new Masterverse figures or something. I didn't see anything worth grabbing. Went to Ollie's, went to Walmart. So that was Friday. Saturday, we did the usual bowling, came home, and Steph wasn't really feeling the greatest. She's still not feeling the greatest. So our Valentine's Day was just spent sitting around, played some Phasmophobia with the guys.
Nice.
Or Bobby got massacred just about every game.
Fucking Brodie. Fucking Brodie.
I'll
Without him giving this a 1.
I'll let Brodie tell that story because that was just too funny. So we did that, and let's see, Saturday we did some cleaning. Sunday sat around the house, did some more cleaning, and watched this movie, which I'm pretty eager to talk about. That was a pretty chill weekend. So Bobby, take it away, brother.
My weekend was nice, relaxing, and fun. So Friday, I was at my mom's house Thursday. Friday, she was staying the weekend with us because we decided to do our Valentine's Day next weekend because Valentine's, again, there's so much to do a million things people want to do on Valentine's Day. We're like, we'll do it next weekend because so Friday night we had like a Palentine's. I had some friends come over. And we ordered pizza and played some games, and we were playing pool down here in my basement now that everyone gets to see my new man cave, which will, if I'm not doing anything tomorrow, more than likely can be finished, but then I still have to add posters for like Evil Dead and stuff like that. So eventually I'll have to get those. And so that was good on Friday, and it was Mom's birthday last Tuesday, so we took her out yesterday for her birthday, Saturday. We went out Saturday for her birthday. We took her around Lancaster, and we got a lot of good foods and a lot of the meats from there. We got a new garbage can. We got all the stuff that we set out to get. So it was a nice day with my mom and a nice weekend with Mom and my fiance. Then yesterday, my brother came over with my niece, and
I'm just laughing. I'm sorry. I'm just laughing because you're an adult when you're excited about a new garbage can.
Okay, so I'm glad you know.
And I'm excited about it because it's Amish made. So I'm like, that's just gonna be tough.
Well, I'm right there with you, Bob, and I'm happy for you guys that you enjoyed yourself. All I can think about right now is Bob is literally Frank the Tank in fucking Old School. And it's like, so what are you doing this weekend? He's like, oh, we're actually planning a nice, lovely weekend. Probably going to Home Depot.
Well, Home Depot was actually today, but I'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, buddy.
But so yeah, my brother was over at my niece, and my sister-in-law was over. So that was a nice day. I made short ribs and I made brown butter mashed potatoes. That shit was fire. I outdid myself on that. Also on Saturday, the buffet we went to.
Yeah, what is an Amish buffet? I am intrigued.
Okay, well, so it's basically, think of country food.
Okay.
Like,
so
it's fried chicken.
It's food. That's what
it's fried chicken. It's mashed potatoes. It's like all of that. But this place was also a little more like modern, a little bit. Like they had a grill where you could get burgers. You can get like grilled chicken, cheesesteaks. You could do. They had regular steak. They had a little bit of why can't I not filet mignon? you know what? They had all of that, and they had a little bit of seafood and all that kind of stuff. So it was so good. And but if you guys come, well, where you need to go though, the 4 of us or 5 of us actually, Brodie gets here. We need to go. Hey, look who it is! We need to go to Shady Maple and do some damage there. That will fucking blow your mind. How much is there?
Why does Shady Maple sound like it'd be haunted?
Shady Maple sounds like a map from fucking Phasmophobia.
I wish it was. It'd be pretty
100%,
fucking
dude.
cool. But so we did that, and then speaking of Home Depot, yesterday we had the sink going in the kitchen. There was a leak on the bottom. Didn't notice it before, so it seems like it was new. This morning, after I hit the gym, I went and got what I needed to do. I just put a new seal in and put some new plumber's putty around the top, and yeah, it's all fixed now, so that's good to go.
Word.
And then I was down here in the man cave, and I was watching this movie, which I'm excited to talk about. So, Mr. Brodie came. And yes, I did play Phasma, but I'll let Brodie tell the story. You rat bastard. I love you, but you rat fucking bastard.
Oh, dude, I could feel your energy. It was like you were going to reach through the screen and literally strangle me like the ghost. It was, yeah. So, okay. To back it all up, played Phasmophobia with the guys. Haven't really been doing much else. Played with Scuba for a bit. Got him killed a couple of times. I thought he was going to reach through the screen and kill me. He left. Let Bobby come in. Bobby comes in. I said to Chad, I'm going to fucking get Bobby. Something fierce. Sure enough, I die the first round. Bobby's laughing at me. I kind of got a little bit pissed.
It was one time.
The next round, we're in the house. I'm like, look, it's a voodoo doll. Push the pin in. It activated the heart straight away. I don't know why. One pin. I turn around. Bobby's getting choked out while he's cursing me. What did he say, Chad?
Nice.
You motherfucker, I will fuck you up.
Awesome.
And I literally nearly had an asthma attack, almost become a ghost myself.
Oh, shit. That's not good.
Gasping
Oh,
for
God.
air.
We were laughing so hard.
Next round. How you going, Bob? No comment. Oh, look, another voodoo doll. Stephanie goes, stay away from it. What do? Pick it up. First pin pushed in. Hear a choking sound. Where's Bob? We go to the yellow tent. Bob's corpse is half hanging out of the tent.
Nice.
He just happened to be both times right in the ghost room as Brodie did that.
Oh, so it's just
And
like
mind you,
dumb
this
luck.
this wasn't
Bad luck.
Phasmophobia. This was just regular Phasmophobia.
I wasn't, it was just like whoever dies, dies. And it just happened to be Bob. And I'm not going to apologize. It was fucking hilarious.
But wait, Brodie, what else happened?
Stephanie kept using the object all the time.
No. First off, no, she wasn't. That was all you every time. Brodie, after pushing the heart pin into the doll, he's like, you know what? I'm going to fuck with this and see what else happens. Pushes the rest of the pins, gets himself killed.
Thank God.
It was kind
Oh, no, you don't have to apologize, but it's okay. It's okay. If I did sit next to you, I would have smacked the headphones off you and I'd be like, I'll fucking do it the rest of the night. God damn it.
It was pretty much like the time I had to go at Steve and call him a massive see you next Tuesday.
That
It
was the
just
best day of my life. Knowing that I pissed Brodie off that much that he full out called me a cunt.
He
Was the
confessed to me
greatest-
he almost rage quit that night.
Dude, proudest moment of my life.
yeah. So
just
Steve's had the
had to-
treatment. both
Steve
ways.
just had a kid.
But,
What's up, Norma? How
Hi,
you
Mom.
doing, Norma?
howdy doody.
Hello, Mom.
But I tell you what kicked it all off was like when we walked into the house that Bobby died in, I used the object and you could hear the ghost running upstairs.
Oh,
And then it ran straight for Steve. Like it was like literally
Oh,
and
that
then
thing was fast.
it was quick. But other than that, I started talking about Lance Henriksen before the show. I started watching Millennium, that show from
yeah,
good
from
show.
Fox. Yep.
dude. I used to love that show. I forgot all about it until the other day. Something popped up on Facebook, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to definitely suss this out. And
That's
howdy
Monday,
doody,
Molly.
Molly.
What's up, sis?
Hello, Molly.
Molly.
Yo, didn't Millennium have a couple crossovers with like X-Files and like
Yeah.
24 or something?
And then
Yeah.
Millennium got canceled, so they did like a final episode on X-Files.
Oh, no
Yeah.
shit. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Nice.
It was only 3 seasons of it. But other than that, nothing else much really happening in my neck of the woods. Really keen to talk about this movie, of course. But other than that, how y'all doing, Mr. Vasquez?
Well, let's see what's been going on. Nothing really, man. Just gaming and playing the hell out of Helldivers and a little bit of Phasmophobia this weekend, as I'm sure you boys already talked about.
Mhm.
Didn't really get to game much. The kids just weren't having it this was it Saturday, so did not get much gaming time in, but it was a good time nonetheless. We had been talking about getting a bigger bed in our bedroom because Mel's like, we need a king size bed. You know,
Yes, you do.
Charlie's sleeping in the middle of the bed between us, and there's hardly any room. And as much as I don't want Sienna sleeping in the bed, I know it's going to happen. Right. Well, when my mom came down, we bought another queen size bed to put in Charlie's room for my mom.
Okay.
Mel gets the bright idea. We have enough room in our bedroom. Why not just put the other queen size bed up again? Dude, we have the biggest bed I've ever seen. And it is fucking amazing.
So I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't even sleep standard at that point anymore. I would
No,
just
we
pick
don't
a
need to.
random spot and
No.
just be like, nope, I'm gonna flop right fucking here, and nobody's gonna fucking tell me otherwise. Like,
Dude, it has the last few nights have been the most comfortable sleep I've had in forever. Charlie's on the other side, Sienna's on one side, and Mel and I finally get to sleep next to each other because we're sleeping like what's supposed to be the edge of the bed, but they're together, so we get to actually be. We have not slept together, like physically sleeping. Not it's kind of.
I got you. I got you.
Obviously, she just got a baby.
Dude, goddamn.
You know what I mean? But we have not slept next to each other in 2 years because Charlie's been in the middle.
Damn,
So
dude.
I'm like, I forgot how comfortable this was and how I can reach over, and it's not the baby, it's you. Like, oh my goodness. So yeah, the bed, there's space in our room, but there's hardly any room now, but it's totally fucking worth it. Totally fucking worth it.
Bro, what's up? Hey, what's up, Brian? How you doing, homie? Honestly, man, if anything, now you just have cool, like, you have an awesome little wrestling match. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's
There
what
you
Charlie and I
go.
were doing yesterday. I was fucking throwing her around
Uh-huh.
and shit. It was great.
that's instantly what I thought. I was like, bro, go to the dollar store, get some foam noodles, man. Fucking just
And then I had to do commentary for the wrestling show. Had to do that. That took me longer than I wanted it to be.
Did you do a
And-
somewhat supernatural this weekend?
No.
Oh. One was
No.
popped up. One was popped up when I logged in originally. I was like, oh shit. I
Oh
didn't
no
know-
no. So what happened is my buddy's podcast, the
Mhm.
real movie critics. He wanted me on the show because they were reviewing Clerks. It was his birthday's a couple of days before mine. I think his is Friday, mine's next Sunday. So his birthday pick was Clerks. So he really wanted me on the episode. I said, dude, the only way we're gonna be able to do it is if we record it Saturday morning. You're gonna have to come to my studio, do it here, and then we'll bring your brother in on the restream. So that's why it was logged in the way it
I
was.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So we did his podcast.
I got all excited. I was like, I didn't know Scoos is doing a sub.
No. That show's pretty much retired. I just don't have any will to do it. It might
That's
come
all
back
right.
later on, but I just don't have any will to do it. But we had to knock out 2 commentary episodes. So he came in, we did his podcast, then did commentary for 1 episode, and then we had to do commentary again today for a different episode that drops on Thursday.
Oh no shit.
For some reason, my video editor was not working. It kept popping up a video that was not even in anything I was editing. And it was stressing me. I was so pissed off. Then I edited the wrong fucking video. I did an old episode that I wasn't on, so I didn't know that. So it was just this clusterfuck. It took me way longer. I needed to get lab work done today for my doctor's appointment that's next Monday. So I was fasting, so I didn't even eat any food. I still haven't eaten food, except for snacking on some popcorn earlier because I'm gonna make stir fry after the show. So I was just in a shitty fucking mood today. I was off of work today for President's Day, so that was
Nice.
a plus. But got to watch this movie. We watched it last night, and I've seen it multiple times. Mel had never seen it.
Really?
Mel had never seen it. We went, and I was surprised that I had never showed it to her because we went through the entire Insidious universe, and I never made her watch this. So I was like, holy shit, let's watch it. So we watched it, and Sam came out of the room and she's like, oh, I want to watch it with you. And I'm like, okay, cool. So Sam sat down and watched it with us. And I had to pause the movie for some reason because Mel had to go to the kitchen or something. And then she came and sat down and we were talking about something. And we heard 3 knocks. Mind you, I paused it right at the part where they were talking about 3 knocks in the movie, right?
Is that 3:07 in the morning?
No, it was not. It was around mid. It was, I don't know, 11:30. I don't know, whenever I messaged you guys last night.
Late?
I wasn't even that late.
It was
'cause I
late.
still up.
It was
I was out
pretty late.
cold.
But 3 knocks, right? And we're like, what the fuck? And Sam was like, what are y'all talking about? Mel's like, you didn't hear those knocks? She's like, y'all are tripping. I was like, dude, no, I heard the fucking 3 knocks. And they came from the hallway, and I was like, holy shit. Now, Charlie had gone to bed at like 7:15.
Okay.
And so Mel's like, go check and see if Charlie's awake. And as soon as I opened the door, she's like, hi, Daddy. She had climbed off the bed, knocked on the door for us to let her out of the room. And dude, nearly gave me a fucking heart attack. I almost shit my fucking pants, dude. I was like, holy shit.
Awesome.
But yeah, we got to watch the movie, and yeah, that was it pretty much for my weekend. Mel, you know, we don't really do things for Valentine's Day. She just bought me what she calls old man candies and old man snacks, and I got her a water cooler because she wanted a water cooler.
She gives you like fucking Werther's?
Yep.
What the hell?
Yep.
Oh,
She
Hey,
got
say
me.
what you
I
want.
mean, dude, don't get me wrong. I love Werther's.
Oh, I
was
love
just trying to
Werther's.
take a shot in the dark.
She got me
My mind was
Werther's. She got me Werther's Originals. She got me a pack of raisins because she knows I fucking love raisins and Raisin Bran.
Because like you say old man candy, dude, and there's like a lot that comes to mind, but that's
but
the
Werther's
first
is one of the first ones.
Yeah.
And then she got me just snacks that she knows I like, and then she got me a 4-pack of Monsters, sugar-free Monsters. So yeah,
Hell yeah, dude.
but yeah, that was pretty much it. And then we finally got to go out and eat together. We took Charlie and Sienna out, and we had Chili's, and it was a big mistake because it fucked my stomach up. I nearly shit my pants on the way home. It was horrible.
Oh no.
Horrible experience.
Yeah, and you
So-
forgot my bestie.
I did forget your bestie. Sam was pissed. I didn't see it until we were done eating that she commented on my Facebook post about us eating there. And
I love that.
yeah, she was mad. And she's like, bring me home a triple dipper, bitch. And I'm like, bitch, you're getting leftovers.
She's like, you are a full ass adult. No.
Yeah. Well, no, and she was at the mall. Chili's is right in front of the mall. She was at
Oh,
the
so
mall.
she could have
Oh,
came.
so she could have showed up.
She could have just showed up if she would have checked Life 360. She
Bro,
didn't think of
that would have
checking
been
it.
honestly funny as fuck if she came stomping in, dude, and be like, what the fuck, Dad? You come to Chili's without me, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
Like,
that would have been fucking
Funny thing.
hilarious.
Funny thing, when we go to the Mexican restaurant on Friday, we pull into the parking lot, we drive past the parking spots, my wife looks over, she's like, how much you want to bet that's my parents? I was like, well, it looks like your mom's car. Your
Hell
dad
yeah.
loves this Mexican restaurant. So
Hell yeah.
probably is. We went in, sure enough, they were just finishing up eating.
Nice.
My
That's
father-in-law
better.
looks at us, where's my grandkids? They're at home. We get a night out without them.
That's right.
So, and then the only other thing I did was, I don't know if I told you boys, I did end up selling part of my horror collection. I got a pretty good penny for it. And so I paid off some bills, and I told Mel I was going to start buying the Masterverse figures that I didn't have. She said, don't buy them all because I want to get you some for your birthday. So I sent her a list of the ones that I needed off of the Big Bad Toy Store because I knew
Alright.
I was going to go to eBay and get what I really, really wanted off of the eBay ones that I got. So I ended up picking up 6 of the figures that I did not have yet. 2 of
Paid
them,
a pretty penny.
actually seven of them, because I got my Skeletor in, my Battle Armor Skeletor, which was one of the pretty pricey ones. I ended up getting the Masterverse Snake Sorceress Tilo, which is another one of the expensive ones. Sorry, Chad. And then just a couple of others that I wanted, like the Battle Armored He-Man. I ended up getting the Masterverse Blade figure from the 87 movie.
Nice.
He's fairly rare. Didn't you also pick up Web Store?
I did not jump on him because you told me no. I sent Chad.
I just said I wouldn't pay that
I
much.
said, tell me no, Chad. Tell me no. He's like, fuck no. And I was
Chad
like,
needed to be the
"All
little
right."
angel
He
on the
needed to
shoulder,
be
like, no, no.
And you know what? If he would have said, "Dude, get it," I totally would have fucking bought it.
See, I would have
But-
been the devil on the shoulder. I'm like, you know you want it, dude.
But with the Masterverse line coming to a pause this year, that gives me time to catch up on the ones that I don't have, and there are very little ones that I do not have now at this point. Now that I have the ones coming in that Mel got me, and the ones that I got. Oh, and I also want to bid on a Ram Man today. So
Okay.
that much closer. I think I'm only like maybe 5 or 6 figures away from completing the set.
Nice,
So
dude.
we'll see. We'll see. But that's it. That was it. What about you, John?
Short and sweet, dude. Just like you, homies. I had a chill weekend, did some gaming. Scoops, didn't you and I play some Rocket League on Friday?
We
too?
got some Rocket League
Yeah.
going, and
So
then we did
played
some
a little bit of that.
Yeah.
We did some divers. Got to do some more divers on Saturday with Scoobs and Mel for a hot second. Then she had to bounce. So that was cool. And played a little Phasma even with Brodie yesterday. So
I'm
Ooh, I
so
forgot
mad I
about
missed out on that.
I literally had to dust off the game. I was like, yes, it's digital, but
Orbs. There's orbs everywhere.
I was, dude. I'm like, every time I get on that, dude, I'm like on training wheels again. I'm like, all right, hold on. I gotta remember how everything fucking works still.
Real quick, you brought up Phasma. I forgot. We got to play Phasma with Gene, Brodie, and Autumn. Autumn,
Ooh.
our buddy that we met on
Your Helldiver
Helldivers.
buddy.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, he's on
jumped in.
Phasmophobia now.
Yeah, he's on Phasmophobia. He,
No shit.
Oh shit.
He's like,
Okay.
dude, I haven't played this game in like 2 years. He really didn't help out much in the game. I was doing all the videos. He's walking around with the camera, but it was fun playing with him and him, and we had Brodie tell him the stripper toilet paper incident. So
Oh my
nice.
God.
there was that. Yeah.
It's a good always
Did he
intro
re-
story.
Did he reciprocate and tell the story about when he lost his virginity for Brodie?
He did not. He did
Ah.
not.
No, he didn't.
That was a good story. Almost as good as your stripper story, but not quite as good.
All right. But no, man, just a nice chill fucking weekend. Fuck, man, I literally gamed all fucking weekend, dude. Like, it was, what the hell was I playing? I was playing some more Dead Cells. The wife and I did get Reanimal, so we started playing that. It's all right. It's a little slower than what the demo led it to feel like, but it is definitely a nice little creepy co-op game.
Yeah, look, there is no demo on the PS5. It's just a
No?
straight game. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And also, like Chad Daddy, the Mrs. and I went out to New Mexican restaurant. Well, not new, but one that we haven't personally tried out, but we wanted to, and it was awesome. And I'll gladly go back there again. Scoob saw the menu and told me exactly what I should get next time. I did not know what I was necessarily. I didn't know what it was. Now I do, so I'm gonna go well informed. And probably leave. Fuck, dude. There's one thing on there, man. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I didn't want to do it because, like, I wasn't trying to be a glutton on fucking Valentine's Day, but there is one fucking dish on there that's like 26 or 28 bucks, and it comes with like fucking 2 big ass burritos, 4 tacos, fucking quesadilla, 2 enchiladas, and something else. And I was like, bro,
That sounds
it on.
good.
That's
Bring
enough
it
for 2 people.
Fuck,
sounds-
that's pretty, yeah, dude.
That's a Bobby meal right there.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's like one of those where it's like it should be a challenge, but it's not. But it's gonna be a challenge to myself. Like, it's like, all right, I can do this. But it's gonna be one of those ones where it's like, all right, I got no plans for the rest of the day because
Now the burritos, are they just wrapped, or do they come with the enchilada sauce and chili on top?
So the one I got yesterday, or the other day, came with the enchilada sauce and queso on it as well.
Yeah.
It was really good actually. What did I get? I got the burritos Mexicanos, I think, or something like that. But they're really good. Like Chad Daddy, refried beans were fucking solid. And yeah, man, can't wait to go back again. I do love me some good Mexican food. And I had an awesome compliment because Mel apparently thought I was part Mexican. So I'm going to take that. I'm gonna hold it in my pocket. I don't know why. I'm going to afford to.
Just run away with that.
Like, I love the food. That's all I fucking got. I'm not going to, I guess I appreciate a good fucking accordion. So, other than that, I am ready to talk about this movie to, like you boys said, I have also seen a fuck ton of times, but still watched it because I fucking love this movie. And that is 2013's The Conjuring. Once again, this is on the list for Brodie, but it was put on the list because of Chad. So That being said, Brodie gets the points. Brodie, give the plot rundown, please.
After moving into an old Rhode Island farmhouse, Roger and Carolyn Perrin, the happily married parents of 5 daughters, realize their dream house is a magnet of intense paranormal activity. Targeted by an ancient malevolent force, the inhabitants have no choice but to comfort pure evil. But as the experienced psychic investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren try to shed light on the peculiar demonic attack case, one thing becomes evident. An infernal entity has latched onto the Perrins, claiming their souls. Innocence attracts darkness. Are the Warrens prepared to look evil in the eye? Directed by James Wan, Dead Silence and Aquaman. Written by Chad Hayes, House of Wax, The Turning. You almost got me. Kerry W. Hayes, The Reaping and Whiteout. Produced by Rob Cohen, The Crazies, The Tomorrow War. Tony DeRosa Grand, whatever the fuck that is. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Josie and the Pussycats. Peter Safran, The Monkey, and Superman. Take it away, Bob.
Starring Vera Farmiga, Godzilla, King of the Monsters, Orphan as Lorraine Warren.
You all right there,
Patrick.
Bob?
You know, I've never seen Orphan.
Good
But
Oh,
movie.
you have to watch Orphan.
I've
I
seen
know
the first one
I know
once.
the spoiler, obviously, unfortunately, but
Oh,
you know.
well, you know, but the lead up to it, though. is
Yeah, I
worth
feel like it's one I still need to watch though, just because I heard it's awesome, and I heard the second one's really good too.
I
actually
thought the
was
second one was
Coming the
good.
third one.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are doing one.
Okay.
I didn't think about it when they first made the first movie. Like, how are you going to do more to it? I'm like, well, technically, what you just did, okay, it makes sense then. But anyway, no, Vera Farmiga, I'm good now. Patrick Wilson, Watchmen, Insidious as Ed Warren, Lily Taylor, The Haunting, Leatherface as Carolyn Perrin, Ron Livingston, Office Space, Vacation as Roger Perrin, Stanley Caswell, NCIS New Orleans, Haunting on Fraternity Row as Andrea Perrin, Haley McFarland, Out of Exile, The Nameless as Nancy Perrin, Joey King, The Kissing Booth, A Family Affair as Christine Perrin, Mackenzie Foy, Interstellar, Black Beauty as Cindy Perrin, and Kayla Deaver, Before I Wake, Along Came the Devil as April Perrin. There is no body count for this.
There's one.
Oh, there is.
One dog.
Oh, the
No.
dog.
Sadie.
Poor puppers. But music by Joseph Bishara. Insidious. Malignant. Excellent movie. Cinematography by John R. Leonetti. Mortal Kombat. Joe Dierte.
Yeah.
Joe
Kurt M. Maury. Feast and Aquaman. I just love how Brodie says it. I'm going to say it's Aquaman
Aqua.
from now on.
Exactly.
Let's see, where was I? Effects and makeup by Pixel Magic, distributed by Warner Brothers Pictures. Runtime of 112 minutes, rated R, budget of $20 million, and grossed a whopping $319.5 million.
That is fucking insane.
Huge hit.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, how do you say Aquaman?
Aqua.
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 Aquaman. Aqua.
Okay.
Aquaman.
It's
I like-
fucking Aqua.
It's fucking Aqua.
It's fucking Bluey.
Fucking
Fucking
Bluey.
I mean, aqua kind of works too, right? Because you call
Yeah.
it like an aqueduct.
Yeah.
Right? So,
That's true. We don't call it an aqueduct. It's an
Yeah.
aqueduct.
Aqueduct.
English language, you
Uh-huh.
rascally rabbit.
That's right.
That's how.
All right. So I did not see this in theaters, but I saw it as soon as the shit hit fucking physical and maybe stream. Yeah, 2013 would have streaming. Instant fucking love for it, dude. Instantaneous love for it. This was a fantastic movie. So thank you, Chad, for throwing it into the.
I threw it
pot.
on because I watched it for the first time just like a year or two ago.
No shit. Okay.
Because I've been dragging my feet on watching it, probably because of how much I hated Insidious.
Fair.
And that is-
I
that
did
is-
not like Insidious by
That is fair. And you think, Patrick Wilson's in it, whatever.
James
like,
Wan. It's like
yeah, it's and
too
they are
much.
completely different
They are
types
completely
of
different.
films.
This
Granted, I mean, there. I guess the investigator aspect of it is completely different as opposed to what we get here. In Insidious, it's
Yes.
it's way more dramatic, and you at least can go here, and then there's the further. This is a little bit more grounded.
This reminds me of like OG Ghost Hunters, where they were really trying to go in and debunk shit.
I
Not
fucking
second.
God, I
You know what I
miss
mean?
that show.
And so that is one thing I
much.
will give the Warrens, that is one thing that Ed Warren always did say, was that
We're talking real life Ed Warren.
real life Ed
Okay,
Warren was
okay.
that he would always go in and try to figure it out logically first. And I
Which
love
is
that they
the sound thing to do.
yeah, and I love that they throw that scene in where
Yes.
they think it's a paranormal thing, but it's really just the pipes, and with the pipes moving this, and a lot of times that's what it is. It can be explained very easily, but people get hysterical and they start thinking the worst, and it's a demon and the pipe thing. I looked over at Mel and I said, "See, I told you it's the pipes." Because
Well-
when we moved in here, we had
Yeah.
just reviewed fucking Sinister, and that was the first thing that was on my fucking mind. And I'm like,
yeah, I
"That's
remember,
how
'cause
Sonic."
you swore up and down there was something walking around up above.
Yep, and it was just the pipes.
And they
I
did
know.
that. They
That's a
also
good
did that
point.
in Ghost Hunters too, because they were plumbers, so they knew how to listen for shit.
Molly, you and I,
So,
right here,
yeah.
here, Molly.
no.
Because
Everybody agrees this, dude. And it's weird because the Warrens were not this attractive as a couple.
Ed
No,
Warren
fuck no.
was a middle-aged husky dude.
That dude was
who-
always middle-aged ever since
Yeah.
the age of 20. Like
Yeah,
that dude,
yeah, there was no time. Well,
he had
I
that
mean,
weird like balding pompadour
Yep,
thing going
yep,
on,
yep.
dude.
And Lorraine was not at all close to being this hot.
Yeah, she no. James Wan knew what he was doing with casting direction on that shit,
Yeah.
dude.
That's okay. We're not going to argue with that. Okay.
And I feel like we could probably all agree the movie versions of the Warrens are way cooler and
Then the real life
better
version.
than
yes.
the real
Yes,
life versions.
the real
as
life
well.
And
They're
I was gonna come in because I did.
Now I can't necessarily throw the shade specifically at Lorraine as much.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not gonna
But-
throw any shade.
No,
I
no, that's
decided
fair, that's fair.
against it. Because we're here to talk about the movie.
Okay,
We're not
okay.
here to talk about the real life
But
bullshit.
I will say, seeing as we're talking about her, she is in the movie. If you don't know,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
okay, yep, yeah. In the college scene, as they're doing a nice little pan shot back, she is not in the front row, but whatever row they're starting with, dude, she's literally almost dead center. So
Yeah.
can't fucking miss her. But no, man, this movie is fantastic because while it feels very familiar to other territory we have definitely crept in before, like I'm gonna say Amityville, 100% dude. There's just just this overlapping similarity of like, oh, big family house, big family moving into a new house, and blah 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 blah, and everybody's really nice. This one, the dad's not turning into a dick or anything like that. They didn't go that fucking route, but it was a good fucking ghost movie, man. Like,
Yeah.
100%. They said good scares, awesome,
great scares.
tense moments,
It's,
perfect setup for just the game alone, like their own little game. It kind of reminded me of what is it, The Orphanage, I believe.
Yeah.
yes.
Where they were
yes.
doing their little like hide and seek kind of thing. That was kind of cool. Like
You also
this one
get the
actually got a
great-
scare though to it, which was
Great
nice.
setups though, with not introducing Ghost right away. Like I say, the look, not introducing, all of that. It's just this slow build up. It slowly takes over the mom. It's everything about this movie hit everything right on the head.
Dude, this is-
everything.
This is the perfect haunted house movie. When you want to watch a good
Oh,
scary haunted house movie,
100%.
this is what you want to watch.
I would almost say it doesn't like I'm surprised it's actually rated R. Because I don't really know why.
It doesn't. I don't
Because
think it really needs to be.
Because of the scare factor of it.
Is that all it
Yeah.
is? Because
Yeah,
like
that's
nothing
what it
really
is.
bad. I guess like the grossest thing that would happen would be like when Bathsheba puked inside of her mouth. Like I guess like, but even that, I'm like, it was so quick though. Like I don't know.
There's
Well,
no
it's-
blood.
it's-
The dog's
They
killed
do-
off screen. There's
They
really
do show
no.
it hanging from the tree.
Yeah, but even then, it's not the.
Well, that's
act
kind of like why
the
did they
next
give
act.
like
And
Kinda
even that,
why'd
man, we
they
had
get
that in the Mummy.
It's like, why'd they get the original Chainsaw rated R?
She hung herself. Why was she so pissed off? She killed herself. I don't understand how
It was
she was
for
a vengeful
Satan, man.
ghost. I know, but still, I was like, fuck this
She was
bitch.
just like one of those bitches that was like, nobody comes on my land.
Yeah, no,
like,
I know, but I was like, this that fucking stupid ghost.
Goddamn kids
Not that the
skateboarding down the
ghost was dumb
sidewalks.
or the
like,
movie was dumb, but I was like, fuck you, bitch. You killed yourself. Fuck you with the fucking haunting everybody, you stupid cunt.
and it
I
wasn't
think she
just a
killed
single-
herself so she could haunt everybody. So
Right?
she
That would make
wanted
sense.
to be a ghost, dude. She was like, yo, dude. let's
She
do
also,
this.
sold her soul to the devil at that point. So it's like, you're gonna do what you want.
I mean, 7 days in, dude, killing the newborn. That's pretty. She's like a weekend. She's like, yeah, I
So-
can't do this
so-
shit, dude. Fuck off.
With that. Okay, so I know I said I wasn't going to bring in any of the dirty facts of the Warrens, but
Dirty it up, dude. That's fine.
actual case with when this really happened, okay, because this is legit from their case files.
Mhm.
But they only went one time.
Mhm.
After they did the seance, Roger told them to leave and not come back. And they didn't. So a lot of the story was made up specifically for the movie Bathsheba. There's no account that she was ever convicted of murder.
No.
There
No, didn't
was-
she like live till like 70?
died,
there was
yeah,
something-
she was
yeah,
old
she
as fuck when she died.
she died way older.
Yeah.
So
She was tried for witchcraft but found not guilty or something, if I remember correctly.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, it was,
yeah.
Well, they accused her of being a witch or whatever, and she was found not guilty because a child had died in her care or something.
yes.
But she didn't murder the child. It's not like she fucking stabbed the child or anything like that.
Allegedly.
But the Conjuring house is one place that I always wanted to investigate because
Okay.
it's not the house from the film,
No,
obviously, but the actual Conjuring house. That place, dude. Any video that I've watched, it's hard to sit there and watch the videos and be like, that's bullshit, that's fake, because dude, so many people get a lot of
similar
the same
things.
responses, a lot of
Yeah.
the similar things occur,
Okay.
and for it to continuously happen like that, dude, it's just, I don't know, man. I had the opportunity to go a few years back. A team here out of Texas up north invited me to go. They're like, hey, we'll take care of everything else, you just got to buy your flights. I was like, okay, cool. So I priced the flights out. And I don't know if I posted it on Facebook, so it's still up on Facebook. Every single flight out of Corpus Christi was $666.
Ooh, that's
What?
a bad sign. No.
And I
That's
said,
very
Nope.
bad.
I'm not going. I can take a sign when I see one. And I posted it on Facebook. I said, check it out, guys. I was supposed to go to the Conjuring house. This is every single fucking flight out of my hometown was $666. And I
That
said,
means you
I'm not
stay the
going.
fuck
I'm not going.
home.
I would have been possessed or some shit. I'm not going. I'm
Even
good.
even the people that live in the house, like it's always this when people.
Well, there's a
move
lot of
in and out the
drama
house,
going on.
It's always the same like things like, oh, it's this room or it's that room. It's always the same.
And it's for sale right now. I know Jason from Taps is currently, there was a GoFundMe going on to buy the house because I guess the previous owner, she was batshit crazy. Like this lady was literally fucking insane. Like
Okay.
that people were spying on her and people were coming to the house and attacking the house. There's this whole, in the paranormal community right now, there's this whole drama shit going on.
Oh,
And
shit.
so Jason wants to buy the house so that they can make it not as expensive for everybody to go, because she was charging like a small fortune just to rent the fucking house out.
Mm.
So, but I don't know. But back
So-
to this movie, dude. This
Well,
I really, really fucking enjoy this movie.
I saw
Well-
this in theaters.
Oh, did
Talk
you?
about an
Nice.
experience. Talk about an experience.
Now I will say I think would be cool, and obviously like the Conjuring universe expands into other shit, dude. And you know, you want to really expand in this story per se because the story has a happy ending, blah blah blah. What I want to know is, man, is how they were talking about how the land was divvied up in all the different parcels and there was different deaths prior. I want to see those prequel stories, man.
So do I. I was thinking that while
That
watching.
would
Yeah.
be cool.
Each
'cause,
one
dude-
of the stories is a movie right there.
Dude, that's an episode, whatever the fuck you want to call it, dude. But it is like 100%. And I'm just like, I don't know. I think it'd be cool as fuck, dude, because now you just have a whole ghost like actually haunting the land, kind of like weird thing. But no, man, this movie was fantastic. The effects were great. The only effect that was kind of a little wonky was probably the sheet coming off the line, hitting the ghost thing. It was cool.
I got you
but
one
it
better.
looked a little funny.
I got one better.
Okay,
when
what do you
they
got?
when they are talking about that exorcism that they did on that one guy that went.
Oh, the cross coming out?
No.
Okay.
The tears of
Yeah,
blood.
they were a little
horribly
too like
fucking CGI'd.
They were also not really a red. It was very bright.
No, dude, no. Yeah, they were like Bobby's shirt red.
Yeah, that's not
like overly red, and you could tell that it was not a practical. Like they were digital tears of blood that were coming down his face.
But the scenes that mattered, that needed to have it,
were awesome.
Awesome.
They were fucking awesome, dude. Like
anything in the basement. I feel, dude, like I have a whole list, and I was like, when this happens in the basement. Oh, and then when this happens in the basement, so like, all right, so everything in the basement is just cool. Like,
funny enough, that basement, years ago, I knew someone who lived in an older house. It was a brick house. That their basement had a very similar setup.
Nice.
To it. It was old, and it just had that sense. You walk down into it, you're like this. Yeah, I don't think we need to be sitting down here right now. Let's just go back upstairs.
Reminded me a lot of the basement in Animatorville 3D.
Okay.
Fuck that.
Now, what I was wondering is, how like 40X does like scents, like smells.
Oh, dude,
what is the must kind of smell that they fucking spurts out during that?
Oh, it's hard. I'll tell you, that'd be hard, baby.
I feel like I can smell
eggs.
that. Dude, it's just straight up like mold, must, and just like fucking stank humidity. Ugh, gross. I love when haunted houses put that smell effect into that shit.
I do too.
You're just really like you're like trying to take it all in, but then you're also trying not to puke a little bit at the same time. Just like, ugh, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, good job, guys. No, man, but this whole movie and even the funny moments, man, with their assistant, and I apologize, I'm brain farting on his name, but his little banter with the cop back and forth, like that was good little extra comedic element into it and all.
Real quick, let's not forget they brought in a skeptic to the investigation who quickly became a not so skeptic. What? His second day in?
But they would do that. They would do that regularly because they were trying to legitify.
Well, that, and I think it's also like, if you're working with law enforcement, you're showing like how, like Steve was saying, like you are trying to go by the books on everything. That's why they even had to get the, the churches
to sign on to sanction.
Which is like, that just sounds like bureaucratic bullshit. You know what I mean? At that point, they're just like, hey, they confirmed that we could do it. It's like, yeah, thanks.
Well, I mean, but we saw that process in the Pope's Exorcist.
We did.
It's, it has to come directly from the Vatican.
Which made me think about this. This made me think about that movie. Funny you mentioned that, about that scene. But then on the flip side, I thought about it and I was like, well, the Winchester boys don't give a flying fuck because they're just going around fucking doing that to every goddamn motherfucker. So, but I was just like, man, I'm like, if this was the Winchesters, this would have been a 40-minute fucking episode.
Oh, yeah. It would have been a quick episode.
Yeah. But no, man, all in all, like, dude, the scares were fucking fantastic. The way they set up just everything with that armoire or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it right.
Wardrobe.
Yeah, that works. I will say, man, Baba Sheba looks creepy as fuck, dude.
She does, but look. I don't know, man. It's kind of like a catch-22 for me when it comes to paranormal films. Because like Paranormal Activity, we never saw the ghost. Fucking terrifying because it lets your imagination play up.
That's fair. Okay.
Because when we finally do see the ghosts in that fucking series, it's like, nah, it's fucking stupid.
Well, yeah, but that was like the 6th one.
No, I know. But I don't know, man. I feel like the ghost should have been a little bit more ghosty, if that makes sense.
Okay. I mean, she was a human though. She wasn't like a demon or anything. So that's why I'm just kind of like.
And plus, she
what do you mean? Like she wanted more translucent, like not as solid.
I would say more translucent.
Well, she was taking
like the solid,
but she was taking over the mother. So you kind of
Yeah, but not in all the scenes. I'm just thinking, like, even when she was like attacked the daughter, when she was like pulling the Spider-Man on top of the fucking on top of the wardrobe.
Great scene, by the way.
Oh,
But no, I'm with
yeah.
you, John. I don't mind the solid look to it.
No, for
No,
this,
I think
yeah,
it's
but
pretty.
I understand where you're coming from that, because most of the time that makes sense. But I like
I don't want like Ghostbuster effects in here, like not that style of ghost. I don't know, man. It's
No.
just
I'm just wondering, like, okay, so in the terms of like, okay, I've never seen a ghost. I'm gonna say that,
I have.
but from what people have stated, I think you could have different types of phantasms.
Yeah,
Or
there
you
is,
could
there is.
have a fully
Yeah.
different, like, you could have a full solid apparition where you would think it's a real fucking person, dude.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah, I could. say
and
for
given
say
the
I
fact
had
that there was black witch
Quite
or black magic in the house already and shit, like everything's already amplified with these ghosts because they're tied to her. So I don't know. It's kind of like 13. I mean, 13 Ghosts does that. 13 Ghosts does go more twitchy with the ghost. I'll say that. This one doesn't, but I mean, and I gotta give the James Wan, man. The dude has some fucking awesome shots in his movies, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
seriously.
Case in point,
He's-
oh,
the
go ahead,
shot. It might be the same shot where
It
the
might be.
staircase, where they go up to the second floor and the camera does like that.
So
really
you're
cool
yes,
Yes.
that is literally the exact.
rotation.
where
and I
Lorraine looks
go-
like she's running on the ceiling, but
So
then
I don't know how you wanted to explain it, but how I wrote it in, I love the scene transition done with the pan style camera from the downstairs upside down going upstairs to the secondary character, and it's just like that was a fucking insane scene transition, dude.
It
Like
was
that
a
was
cool ass
awesome.
transition. Even Mel pointed out. Mel never points shit out like that. She's like, that was a cool scene. Like, holy shit. And I'm like, yeah, that was fucking pretty dope.
And we got that twice in the movie too.
We did because
Mhm.
that's how it pulled out of it, which
Yep.
was awesome because it went
Thank you
back
for the
to
sub,
her.
Jason.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank
Much
you.
appreciated.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So obviously we find out, like we do have 3 other ghosts in this house. We have Rory, his mother, and then a maid. I don't know if we
Yeah.
got her name or not.
No.
That being said, how did you guys feel about the scene where we went back to the Warrens' house through the locket and then we did the whole Annabelle scene? Needed,
Well,
not
was-
needed.
No.
Okay.
Definitely needed.
Okay.
Definitely needed.
This is what I wanted to
because-
ask. This is why I wanted to ask.
Because things like that occur, especially if you say get a phone call and you're on an investigation. Whatever is there with you can start affecting things at home.
Okay.
And so I do now, while we don't see it like through a phone, it's through the locket. It's something very sentimental.
I'm assuming
to
that
Lorraine.
the locket is a portal at this point,
yeah, pretty
Yes.
much.
so which allows
Yeah.
the job. Now the whole thing is the reasoning for Annabelle. Is it necessary or is it franchise necessary? That's
Well,
what
I
I
don't-
want to ask.
I don't think at this point in the series they were even contemplating the Annabelle
I don't think
spinoff
so.
yet.
I don't think so.
So
No.
I just think it was to add because I
Okay.
mean out of
So
all
you're
of their
saying just get
investigations-
more out of Annabelle than just the intro?
yeah, because
Yeah,
Annabelle
okay,
was already
okay.
a very well known piece of paranormal, spectacle. You should
You know,
say it's from one of their
yeah.
most, one of their most famous cases.
Which
So why not
everybody knows is
showcase-
actually a Raggedy Ann doll,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
this ugly fucking piece
So
of shit. But
why not showcase her? Why not give her a platform
Well,
which
so this is where my question leads into this is so are we getting a Annabelle Bathsheba team up, or is one controlling the other? Because as we know in later iterations, Annabelle's a straight up demon. I mean, we kind of already know that anyways, but
But isn't technically Annabelle locked up right now in their thing?
she's supposed to be locked up,
She's
but
supposed to
clearly
be,
she's
so-
not.
So here's the thing. I think what we
So-
saw in that scene was not the real Annabelle.
So you
I
think it
think
was
it was
just
Bathsheba.
hallucination kind of?
It was a hallucination with Bathsheba
Right, because
projecting that image of Annabelle.
Okay.
because at the end of that scene, you see that Annabelle's still in the
Is-
case undisturbed.
Well, okay, and
Yeah.
this is I wanted to ask that because it's like, all right, obviously we know Sheba uses fear against people and stuff like that. So, and what she knows, right? That's why they did the clap game with the mom and all that other shit. But that's why I wanted to know, because it was just like, did that actually happen? And she just pulled like a genie, like, and like cleaned it all up as she fucking vanished, or was it all just mind games and it was really just her fucking with the kid? I did say I liked the scene because I think the scenes themselves are very scary for like how they set up with that kid.
Oh God.
And it also makes me feel terrible for that kid, because I'm like, man, we really love the Warrens in this movie, but if we look at it from the side of the daughter, of them being negligent parents, they fucking suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see it that way. I don't see it.
No,
as
no,
them
no, not.
being negligent
I'm saying
parents,
that to try to be funny,
Yeah.
but
I mean, we get to see more of Judy's
yes,
home life later on.
For
you know,
sure.
what is it, Annabelle Comes Home or whatever? Is that
Yeah,
the one?
Yep. Yeah, that's like she's a main character in that one.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. And then even more so in
Conjuring 2, she comes in. That's when you know she starts getting,
yeah.
not
And then in
spoilers,
The
but she
Last
starts getting on
Rites
fire.
is where she's, kind of front and center as well.
What's Kaiju saying? Speaking of that, so when you go somewhere with a lot of paranormal activity and you feel off at home, does that sort of indicate that something has attached to you or followed you home?
Not necessarily, man. Sometimes it just drains you of your energy and stuff, so that's why you feel that way for a while. But if it continues, if it's continuing and it's not just like a one-time occurrence, then yeah, probably something fucking followed you home.
So you've had some shit like that happen for before. So yeah. Other than that, man, so that was the biggest thing, because that felt like a very, like, they set it up for that scene, but it also felt like a very crazy left turn for what we were getting for the rest of the movie, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in the last 20 fucking minutes, dude. It was just like, oh shit, where are we going with this? But man, the exorcism scene in the basement, loved it. Absolutely loved it. I thought it was terrifying, dude.
I love the transformation where you see the mother start to look like her, and her eyes. Oh my God. Those give me the heebie-jeebies.
Reminded me of when Ray gets possessed by Vigo.
Yeah.
I think it's just once she pukes the blood up in the sheet, just that image alone of her like tied to the fucking thing and like freaking out, man. It's just like, fuck, dude. And then I, for whatever reason, made me think of Evil Dead 2013. I'm like, see, this is why they tied her to the pole, so she couldn't fucking break out of the thing. So,
yeah, Brodie, do you have anything to say?
I'm just listening to you guys. I mean, like, you've pretty much covered the majority of the shit that I like about this movie. Like, first time I seen it at the cinema, it was literally one of the most scariest experiences I've ever had at the fucking cinema. And that scene where she's on top of the wardrobe frightened the fuck out of me, and it's just imprinted in my fucking head ever since. And
I mean, you guys, she looks like Zelda from Pet Sematary.
Oh,
well, my biggest thing is ghost women in film scare the fuck out of me. So Mama from Del Toro's Mama.
Okay.
Yes.
That fucking scares me.
I have
that
not watched Mama,
me.
but I've heard nasty things.
It's been a hot
minute. But dude, I mean, you guys pretty much nailed everything that I love about it. Like I said, the cinematography, that shot I was going to mention, it's great shit. But not all, like, James Wan's a great storyteller visually in the blocking of those scenes, like you guys mentioned. Mm-hmm. But he also adds that extra layer to it, like where the father goes to walk up the stairs and then one of his daughters is standing there. It's kind of a fake out moment.
Oh, yeah.
It's building those tension. And that's what he does so well. It's like he knows how to really trick you with different styles of filmmaking for each scare. They're their own unique, like they're not the same thing over and over again.
Bro, I'm so glad you said that, because honest to God, and I want to see if you homies felt the same way, one of the most like tense moments for me, and it wasn't even a ghost scare or any like even a ghost lead up. It was when the mom and the youngest daughter when she asked her if she would play hide and clap.
Oh my god.
She was like,
yes.
yeah. And then she puts a blindfold on and heads right towards the stairwell. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, lady, what are you doing? This is not an upstairs game. No, go the
And
fuck
she
downstairs.
did
I'm glad you brought that up because I was.
Oh,
thinking the
dude,
same thing.
that was like probably the most tense moment where I was just like, no.
She even
dude.
bumped into the railing too.
She did. It's like,
No,
bro,
you know
you don't even
something?
need a fucking ghost in this movie. That's just scary enough.
One of,
She
one
was
of
about
my
to be the fourth ghost in this film.
one of my
Hey,
favorite
dude.
scenes is when you hear all the breaking and shit, and she goes over to the stairs and sees all the fucking pictures falling off the wall and just
Okay.
shattering. It's like, oh,
How did none of those daughters hear that to wake up? That was loud as fuck, dude.
that's a
The ghost
But it was
muffled
cool.
it.
question.
Stifled it. It was just
Yeah.
loud in that area.
Yeah.
Maybe. We don't know.
So-
we don't know the full ghost power.
One of the scenes that really, really creeped me out in this movie, even back in
Mhm.
2013, and then watching it again yesterday, the scene where the daughter gets her foot yanked.
Ooh.
Yes.
That
Wait. Which daughter?
the one that actually gets yanked.
The first one? Because their daughter at home gets yanked too, you remember?
Yeah, not
Not
Judy,
the Warren's daughter. I know
the
what he means.
parent's daughter.
Gotcha.
When she gets her foot yanked, I looked over at Mel and I said, "Have you ever had that happen?" She's like, "What the fuck, no?" And I'm like, "I've had it happen twice." And
Do the ghosts be farting like this too?
no, it
Oh.
it didn't. So it happened once at my grandma's house when I was kind of being an asshole to my grandma. So
Okay.
I just attributed it to being my grandpa or my uncle or somebody, being like,
Yep.
"Quit your shit."
Okay. I get that.
But the first time that it ever happened, it's when Damien's mom and I were living together. We lived at her parents' house. I was 19, 20 years old, something like that. And we were in bed, and I do this thing where I have to like rub my foot either like on the blanket or like on her
you get
foot
that itch, dude. I get
to
it.
go to
Yeah.
bed. Like it's just a thing. Like it's just a comfort thing. So I'm sitting there and I'm rubbing my foot on her foot, right? So I'm doing this number, and then I feel like my foot, like just fucking something wrapped around my foot, and I fucking jumped up, and I'm like, "Did you just grab me with your fucking toes?" She's like, "What are you talking about?" And her legs were nowhere near me. So whatever the fuck I was rubbing was not her foot, and it fucking grabbed my. Boy, I tell you what, man, I was
You're
fucking
essentially turning on a ghost.
terrified, dude.
No, thank
I don't
you.
know.
I can
And
tell you, I haven't had that, but something terrifying did happen to me one time when I was in the shower, and I didn't drop the soap, so it wasn't that. But no,
You got
like
a
one time,
spider down in you, like on fucking.
no, but this one time I was taking a shower, I just rinsing the shampoo and shit out of my hair. All of a sudden, I just felt like it just like icy finger just went up my spine.
Oh,
they gave Chad Daddy the old credit card.
that's right.
That's what it felt like.
I never had anything
fuck was
touch me,
that?
but I've seen a full faded
Full torso, free
apparition.
floating vaporous apparition.
Actually, yes.
Class 5.
Class 4.
You say that, but
It was
yes.
a class 5.
And I remember because I was 10 years old and it appeared at my bedroom door.
One of the fucked up things that happened to me,
So, yeah.
I talked about on Steve's show once. That still fucking freaks me out to this day. I'll just quickly tell it. I was doing a job in the town over from where I live, and rumor had gone around that this teacher back in the day had hung herself off the tower, this clock tower. Anyway, I had to go fit a bit of glass in this clock tower, and this guy's like, "We'll go upstairs and have a look." And above where I was standing was a rail with a bit of rope snapped off, like right above my head. Anyway, that night I had a dream that I was back in the building, and I seen this woman in a black dress standing at the end of the hallway, because it was like a long hallway to the room to get to the clock tower. Anyway, the second night I had the dream that she was standing in the corner of my room. I know it's going to sound ridiculous and far-fetched, but she was standing in the corner of my room. I couldn't breathe. It was like that sleep paralysis. And she was like
Okay.
smiling. Anyway, I finally snapped out of it. I looked up who she was on the internet, and it come up with a photo of her. And I'd never even seen this woman before at all. And it was the same fucking woman in the photo in a black dress.
That's cool.
That's
And
creepy.
that's not cool. It's fucked
it's-
up because something followed him
it's-
home and fucked with him while he was
And
asleep.
Brodie was so terrified his hair all fell out.
Hey, bro.
Ah!
Then my beard
Damn.
turned red.
Damn right.
But
But no,
yeah,
and that's I feel like I love the appeal of these films because you can watch them with a group of people and then have conversations like this.
Yes.
Because not everybody's experienced something paranormal, and most people don't talk about if they had. But then you watch something like this, and it's like, dude,
Yeah, I don't think I have ever. I don't think I
I don't
really
think my
ever
wife
have, man.
believes in ghosts, but I'm like, I've seen some shit. Like this
Yeah,
old
no,
farmhouse
I
we used to live in was
100%
haunted as fuck.
believe in ghosts. It's not even a
Every
question.
night I would hear footsteps going up and down the hallway. My sister, when we were little, me and my sister used to like camp out in each other's rooms on the weekends, just a thing you do when you're kids. And there were a couple times my sister woke up and she saw something just standing there with its leg propped up on like a toy box staring at us.
Fuck all that.
yeah.
There's one
Molly
time
said the weird green man. What's that, John?
Oh yeah, so I don't fucking know, dude. That's the only thing I got. So yeah, I was a kid, dude, watching fucking Nick at Night in my parents' room. I don't know what the fuck. Just when you're at that younger age where you're just like it's comfy to be in your fucking parents' bed. and shit. And lights on and everything like that. I don't know what the fuck it was, dude. And I still chalk it up to like little kid fucking weird like imagination shit, but I don't know. And I looked over and I could draw it to this day from memory, dude, but it was this weird, overly engorged, like big face, but it was like lime fucking green, dude. And he was just looking in the window with like an overly sized, like Mad Hatter style smile and freaked me the fuck out, dude. I stared at it for like, it felt like forever. It was probably like 3 seconds, dude. I hid under the covers for like a half an hour, got out, it was gone. That's all I got. What's the weird part is my sister brought it up not too long ago, and I just decided to Google search it. Apparently, that's a thing. I'm not the only one who's seen a weird green fucking face stared in the window. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
It's like the fucking Hatman entity, bro. I thought I was the only one that saw it as a kid, and turns out, no, fuck, I'm not. It's been seen worldwide.
And yes, I have to mention my parents' bedroom was on the second floor. It's not like it's a first floor fucking thing. So that's the other fucking creepy part where it's just like, what the fuck? And dude, like I said, I can still draw it to memory. And when I looked it up, the pictures that were on there were pretty fucking close. And I was like, maybe I fucking did see something.
You
dude.
did see it. You definitely saw something.
It's funny
Can you
because
draw
you
it for
mentioned
me?
Green Man. There is a real legend around here about somebody called the Green Man. He was actually a real guy.
He got his face burnt off or something, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
He
I've
got
read up on
electrocuted.
that.
Yeah, he was a real guy.
I've never read
He
up
wasn't
on
like a
that.
ghost or anything. He was just a normal guy that his face got like horribly mutilated when he got electrocuted from some high voltage wires.
I just remember
No, I'm
telling,
looking that up.
I just remember telling my neighbor because he was like, he liked the weird shit in me, dude. And he did not believe me for the biggest thing, dude. He like ripped on me for. I was like, dude, I'm fucking telling you, man. I saw some fucking shit. I have no idea like how to even explain
Did
it.
Molly see it too, or just you?
No, it was just me. And he was just like, dude, you probably were just watching. Because like I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like I said, I was watching Nick at Night, so it wasn't it was like a little earlier that I was watching. I'm pretty sure Snick. So I did watch like Are You Afraid of the Dark? So I'm trying to like logically put all this shit together. I'm like, all right, I'm a young kid chilling in my parents' big fucking room by myself, dude. I did watch some scary shit, but now I'm watching like this. Maybe I don't fucking know. But yeah, that's all I got for my bullshit.
Was his?
Can you draw it for me?
Yeah, I can draw it at some point, dude.
Yeah, because I want to do some research on it, dude. Like,
number 7.
Well, hey, was the Green Man also known as Charlie No Face?
Yep,
That's it.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
for your guys there. Yeah, okay. But no, man, I've never had any like ghostly stuff like that. I know my sister definitely has, dude. Her ex-boyfriend's house was fully haunted. She dealt with a lot of shit like that. But enough of real world stories. Back to this movie. Even though it definitely makes us enjoy all those good shit. All in all, man, I think it's a solid fucking movie, man. There's nobody to really hate in this movie, or there's no like, not to jump. There's no like douchebags. The enemy is the ghost. That's who the bad guy is. Everybody else is cool. Like, there's no shitty archetypes of characters where like they easily could have done. They could have made the dad a douche or something like that, but he wasn't a douche, man. Could you imagine coming home? You're a trucker. That dude probably been on the fucking road for like a week. He comes home, dude. I don't know what time it fucking is, but all the women in the house are fucking screaming at the top of their lungs. yeah, fantastic, dude.
Yeah,
It
and Mel
2
was
weeks.
like,
It was 2 weeks he was gone because it was.
Yeah.
2 weeks. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you for that.
and Mel
Yeah, 'cause
was
he
like,
said it
where
was
the
Florida.
fuck
It was
was
a
this
2-week trip.
asshole at? I was like, he's a fucking truck driver. Like, he's not home.
He's making the
Like,
money
he's
for
making
the family.
fucking money. Like, geez.
And he even talked about in the beginning, man, like he was taking any gigs that he could just because he needed to get that fucking
Yeah, and
money
one
there,
of
you
his
know?
gigs was he had to go to Florida. It was like, oh, it was the 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah, okay. So, other than that, was there anything else you boys want to discuss? Any keynotes or notes that you guys have?
I just wanted to say when the Warrens first rock up at the house and you watch Lorraine, her expressions, you kind of a bit
Yes.
like, what the fuck? And then they go back and replay it. When she sees the entity, I thought that was really
I like
Cool.
that, dude. I
Yeah.
like that we got the
Mhm.
replay on
See,
that shit.
and I
dude.
love that those scenes were not a full body apparition.
Yes,
They
it
were
was just like
actually just a
Yeah.
shadow. The shadow, which I mean, she was a clairvoyant, so she supposedly could see things that way. And I forget the type of clairvoyant she was. It was like oh geez, I forget the name of it.
Well, because she
but-
does that thing with the pictures too, where she saw like
Yeah,
the
and-
family's like day or whatever. Like,
And
kinda
the
with
thing
it.
is that they actually did tests on her. Like she went through like this whole fucking test thing, and she really, she really
passed?
did. She really did pass. That she
Oh,
did
shit.
have some kind of ability, and like I said, they gave it a name. It's some type of clairvoyant, like light something clairvoyance or some shit like that.
So
to
long
where she
story
couldn't-
short, don't give her a picture of any day where you had some crazy, sexy, fun time
Well,
because she's gonna see that shit.
mhm.
She might like that. Maybe she
Yeah.
likes to watch.
Wait,
She does.
mm,
She does. I'm
No,
We're not going there.
we're not going there.
we're not going there.
Anyways, this movie was amazing.
change
This
the
movie
subject
was
real quick.
amazing, and the Warrens in the cinematic universe are great.
I got pissed
and
off
hot.
with the little girl in this movie with the curly hair when it's just her and her mother and she's got the music box. And then she goes, boom, mummy. That fucking made
man.
me jump.
I was not
You know what?
I was
expecting
like,
it
you
either.
bitch.
You know what? I gotta give it, dude. I like the cheap provoked jumps there.
The
It's
fake
not
out.
it's not a cheap one like just like a cat jumping in the random like scene. It's super loud
No.
in it. You know what I mean? Like it makes sense, but
And you know, I had completely forgot that the tune from the music box is literally like the Conjuring tune. The entire rest of the universe.
Is
Anytime
it?
there's like a trailer or anything, like they
Oh.
use that tune.
I also liked the fake out at the end that they did not give us a jump scare.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was good. Just
I'm
like
happy they did.
you were expecting it, you were anticipating it the whole fucking time, and then it's just like, oh, okay, loud black screen, cool.
thank you.
Then
Other than that, man, I went through all my notes, dude. So if you guys are good, I'm gonna hand this shit off to Chad Daddy. I'm sure he's got a bunch of fucking notes.
I do, and then I'm gonna have to pick and choose. So,
Hell yeah, man. So
real
spread that
power-
cheeks, buddy.
The real parent family visited the set of the film.
Oh,
The production
Interesting.
team actually built a 50-foot tall tree for the film.
Oh
oh,
shit!
wow.
okay. So the hanging tree was fake. I was kind of wondering about that, just because it doesn't look, it looks kind of out
It's
of
funny
place in
'cause on
comparison to
the-
the rest of them.
There's a drive into my doctor's office. It's like a back road, and there's like a tree in the middle of a cornfield that looks a lot like that tree, but on a much smaller scale.
Ooh,
Hmm.
okay.
That's cool.
It's
That's
only like
cool.
maybe, I don't know, 6 feet tall, as opposed
Is
to
there an
like
old
30.
Nordic god in there? That's
I don't
nice,
know,
dude.
but it's a really cool, creepy tree.
I like it.
I love that tree. The film was given an R rating for sequences of disturbing violence and terror. The filmmakers thought the final cut, had a chance of getting the more box office friendly PG-13 rating and asked the ratings board for clarification. The MPAA said simply that the film was so scary that there were no cuts or edits possible that would make it a viable PG-13 film. Filmmakers did not want to alter the film's tone and accepted the R rating without any appeals.
And it clearly did not affect.
You know what? Bravo. Getting an R rating for legitimately being scary and not any like nudity, gore, anything like
Yeah.
the easy route, I guess I would say. But no shit, dude. That's crazy. We'll give Chad a second there, dude.
Sorry for everybody. It's just, somebody said something very funny in our little private chat here.
And you don't get to know what it is.
The film was shot in chronological order. So from start to
Really?
end, yeah.
That's a labor of love, right
That,
there.
that doesn't happen at all.
The
Not
editor
usually.
loved Mr. Wan for this.
Fucking hey, dude. That makes it a lot easier, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga both traveled to Connecticut to meet with Lorraine Warren prior to filming. Of course, Ed Warren was deceased by the time the filming.
Yeah, he
Had
passed.
like what, 2009, I think.
Somewhere around there.
Mm,
Wasn't
Is
long.
that how late? I thought he died way earlier than that. Okay.
it- oh,
I'll take
I
your
thought it
word
was
for it.
2006.
And it might be 2006.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 06, August 23rd.
8 generations of families lived and died in the house before the Perrins moved in. Andrea Perrin suggested that some of the spirits from the families never left. Deaths included 2 documented suicides, a poisoning, the rape and murder of an 11-year-old girl, 2 drownings, and 4 men who froze to death. Most deaths occurred within the Arnold family, from which Bathsheba Sherman was descended.
Oh,
Well, hot damn. That's a fucking
Jesus.
list, bro.
yeah.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Obviously, one of those is not like the other, and that one definitely is just like Jesus Christ. But the rest, whew.
When the
Wow.
movie was shown in the Philippines, some cinemas had to hire Catholic priests to bless the viewers before showing it. This was due to some viewers having reported a negative presence after watching the film. The priests also provided spiritual and psychological help to the viewers.
Bro, that is such a Hammer style fucking film. Like, that should have been done everywhere, dude.
Yep.
The film's so scary, you need priest in the lobby. Like, oh, that's fucking awesome. You need to bring that shit back.
Continuing
dude.
on, the Warrens also investigated the Amityville horror case. This case was later covered in the opening scene of the sequel and mentioned in the last scene of this movie, too.
Yes, it was.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
it's
I like the Ryan Reynolds. I like the Ryan Reynolds movie.
No, I do too.
I'd never
just saying
watched.
their-
I've never watched that version.
Their
I always
investigation
laugh
of it.
though because it's definitely like you. So it's 2003 Ryan Reynolds, right? So like he's like the ripped as like he's the most ripped he is ever is, and you know it's like contractually obligated at some point that he has to show his abs. So that's like the only part that I kind of laugh at the movie. Otherwise, I actually really enjoy that fucking movie.
That's a great remake.
Yeah,
You know
there's
how
just
that-
one scene though where he's out on the dock, dude, and he's just sitting there like in the
Yeah.
rain, like crying out, fucking flexing his hardest with his fucking rib
Like,
eight pack. dude.
Dives
It's
in to
just-
save the daughter, and
yeah, there's that part. It's just like, all right, man, I see what we're doing here. We're making it sexy.
You know, now that you said about him having his shirt off, now all I could think of was put your greasy tits away, you preening whore.
What else you got, brother?
The film broke box office records after bringing in a total $41 million during its opening weekend. It stands as the third highest grossing opening weekend for an R-rated horror film, behind Paranormal Activity 3 and Hannibal. The Conjuring made a total of $137 million at the domestic box office. Then it made all that other money overseas.
Hey, wait. Of those 3, what is the top? You said Hannibal and
Paranormal
Probably-
Activity 3.
Paranormal Activity 3.
it's such an odd that it's Paranormal Activity 3.
Nope, that makes complete.
No, dude,
utter
those
sense to
movies
me,
were
dude.
fucking awesome.
That's
No,
why
no,
they-
no. I mean, like, why not the first one?
because the first one was new and nobody knew what it was, right? Second one,
True.
second one's the next year, does really good. And then by the third one, you got a full build up, dude. And it's like, oh, this is the prequel to that. You know what I mean?
That's
So
exactly
you're
why
like,
they-
Yeah,
you're
you're
I'm
right.
thinking
Yeah,
it's going to be the
okay.
combination
That makes
and
a
it's
lot more
bringing everything
sense.
together. Dude, I personally, I love the fucking third one. It's one of my
I
favorite
need to
ones, bro.
I need to rewatch those.
Hell yeah,
The
dude.
good ones, I should say.
1, 2, 3, and 5.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which one's 5?
5 is the one where it's at the apartments
Mexican kid.
with the
Yep.
Mexican kid, dude.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's my
love
favorite
it,
one.
though.
I
Dude,
fucking love that
that
one.
one's so good.
I
That
don't
one's
think that
better
really
than it.
count- That's not really 5, though, is it? That's
Yeah, no, it's 5.
It's the marked
The
ones.
marked
isn't
It's
it?
the
ones.
marked ones,
Marked
but
ones,
that's
yeah.
5. Yeah.
It's not technically 5.
Well,
I think it
But it's
is
not
because
called
the next
5.
one is
Technically, the 5th one is the Ghost Dimension, isn't it?
no
It's 1, 2, 3.
4. 4 is the one with the girl from Pokemon, the Pokemon movie, and then 5 is marked ones, which
Yeah,
If you
5 is a
haven't
Mark
seen
ones.
it, I will say I'm not going to spoil how, but it does completely fit cohesively right into it. It is the fifth one.
So I haven't seen any since past the fourth.
Watch the fifth one.
Yeah, I didn't watch
The sixth one. Literally take to your toilet, take the biggest fucking shit on it, and throw that fucker away. You don't even waste your time.
Same thing with the fucking
And
seventh
same thing
one.
with the Hulu one or whatever the fuck.
Next
That
Candles.
doesn't count.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
doesn't-
that's right.
I- I-
Yeah, I
I-
forgot that was one.
That was
Cock
poop-tastic.
poo-poo.
That was poop-tastic too.
The state of Rhode Island does not require home sellers to disclose documented histories of a location's criminal activity, let alone alleged paranormal and supernatural hauntings, to potential buyers. This is why the parents were unaware of all previous events.
Fair.
That's fucked up.
That is.
I
the
mean, I
first-
never asked if my houses were haunted that I bought prior.
That
but
is the
I guess.
first question I asked. Did
Really?
anybody die in the house?
You'd be like, "Yo, I want 10 grand off.
Like, if anybody died in the house, then you go fuck yourself.
Give me more money off."
Bye-bye.
That's interesting.
According to Andrea Perrin, the eldest daughter of the family, who was a consultant for the film, she believes the dark spirit that haunted their home was not Bathsheba, as Lorraine Warren had sensed, but was Mrs. Arnold. The Arnolds were among the former owners of the farmhouse. Mrs. Arnold hanged herself in their barn after her husband had died. She was 93 years old when she did this.
Oh,
Damn.
okay.
Okay.
Well, hot damn.
See, the real Annabelle doll was Raggedy Ann doll. We all know this.
Why did they make the movie Annabelle look so like
They couldn't. They
Legal
couldn't
rights.
get the rights.
scary?
They couldn't
Legal
get the
rights.
licensing rights.
No, I
for the
know.
Annabelle
I
doll.
understand that. But why make it look so like atypically scary, dude?
Yeah.
Like, who's gonna want that fucking doll in real life? Nobody would.
Well, I mean, she didn't always look that shitty.
Yes, she did. Even when she was brand new, she still looked scary.
No, I mean,
dude.
she
It was
looked
just like
scary. She did look scary, but you got to remember too. Back in the day, dolls looked
Kaiju's like me. Fair. You only
Like,
want it because there's a demon in it, though.
dolls back
Yeah.
in the day, man, looked fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
like
Even now they still do.
Especially porcelain
Bro,
doll.
listen, you don't have to tell me, man. My sister can account for this. My mother has a room collection full of like those old school like the movie dolls, like those.
No.
things.
like fucking
Bro,
like,
that's what I'm saying. Like I grew up in that room used to freak me the fuck out. I'm like,
what
nope.
was George's fiance's name on Seinfeld?
Yes, the one with his mother.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
Susan.
And then
Susan.
fucking his dad came in. Stop you yelling at him.
Oh God, that was so funny.
I'll tell you
Just
right now,
prove that
John.
George
If I ever,
wasn't nuts, though, right?
if I ever somehow in some universe had to spend the night at your parents' house, I'm sleeping outside.
Yeah, no, actually, is that no, that's all in her sewing room now, so you wouldn't have to worry about that. I mean, they
I'm still
come they
sleeping
could
outside.
probably walk into the other room, but
I'm still sleeping outside.
that's why, dude,
Look.
watching the movie Dolls as a kid, man, that shit just fucked
Dude,
me up,
that-
dude. I was
dude,
like,
My sister had so many fucking dolls, and then my grandma got into this thing where she would make dolls for my sister. And dude, they
Okay.
were the absolute she made my sister a life-size doll. This thing was like 4 foot tall, and it looked like in the style of like a Raggedy Ann doll, but it had really long arms and really long legs, and her name was Machete. That's what my sister ended up naming her. Dude, that thing
Machete?
was fucking terrible.
She-
Yeah.
Did she look
So-
like Danny Trejo?
I was
No,
about
no,
to
no.
say,
No, this is
that's all I
way
can
before
think
that.
of.
This is way before that. So machete is another way to say like tomboy in
Okay, okay.
Spanish. So
Okay.
that's kind of because that was my sister's nickname when she was little, because she was a tomboy. She was always with me and my brother. So she ended up calling her doll that. Dude, that thing fucking terrified me. It had fucking black yarn hair. The face was like drawn on in like marker, and then it had this just
Did it
my
move
grandma
around the
was a
house?
seamstress, so she had a bunch of patterns and shit from like the 50s onward, and it had this like pink, roughly dressed dude. That thing was fucking terrifying.
Hell yeah.
That'd be a hard knock. No.
Hey Scoobs, what's your favorite room in the Grafton farmhouse?
I hate that goddamn dollhouse, that doll room.
I love when the ghost is in the doll room though, because the dolls fucking talk to you.
Fuck those things, dude. Because
Oh,
of the
really?
movie Dolls,
That's
yeah.
cool.
because
yeah.
of the movie Dolls, as stupid as that fucking movie is, if you watch it
It
today,
is. Oh,
it
it's
is
so
such a
dude.
stupid movie. And
But
it's,
when you're fucking 8 or 7 watching that movie, dude, that shit fucks with you, man.
dude, and the dolls really weren't mean. You know what I mean? Like they weren't evil.
Well, they were biting that one lady's toes.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but
they
they
were.
were
She
they
was a
were
bitch.
protecting the little kid. You know what I mean?
They were.
Like,
They were.
they were protective. So, you know, but it's fucking terrifying to think that these little fucking things could come to life.
Yes. Especially because like they got those eyes, dude, where you're just like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Even
Where
when they're not
they
looking
do
at you,
that
they're
thing
looking
and
at
you're
you.
just like, I'm pretty sure them fucking things are following me, dude.
Yeah, there are those eyes where it's like, that's not looking at it's no.
Brody, you have
Yes,
some
no.
Puppet Master dolls, don't you?
Yeah, I've got Blade and Torch. So they're
Oh, nice.
the replica from Charlie Band. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Are they
suck
full
on that,
size?
Jason.
Are they like
Actually, someone offered me the real Blade from one of the movies, and it was going to be about like $4,000. I'm like,
Oh.
if it was the OG Blade, yes, but it was like one of the Blade Iron Cross or something, and I was like, nah.
Oh,
not
okay,
happening.
okay. Word.
But yeah, they're about they're live 1-to-1 scale replicas of like the actual puppets from the movie, and
Oh,
they
no
look
shit.
pretty. Like they
That's
actually look really fucking good. Like whoever did it looked screen accurate.
That's awesome.
Nice.
This
Anything
was
else,
the first.
Daddy?
This was the first film directed by James Wan to not feature a cameo of the Billy the Puppet doll from the Saw film series.
Probably
Oh, no
a
shit.
good
Yeah.
idea not to put
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
that doesn't-
Billy
It doesn't really
in this
like,
like
franchise.
it works
Doesn't
for
fit.
Dead Silence because there's other dolls there, right? Like
Yeah.
sure. So
Exactly.
This is
whatever.
not that movie for that.
What other what was it?
Well,
Was he
then
Insidious? Where
upgrade.
is he in Insidious?
Oh, it's on the chalkboard in Insidious. So someone
Ah,
drew it on the
yeah.
chalkboard.
Okay.
Well, then that's cool too because Annabelle also starts making cameos outside of the Conjuring universe in Warner Brothers
Aquaman.
films,
And she fought the Joker.
and she fought the Joker. Yeah.
Yes.
That's so fucked up. Director James Wan wanted to take the feeling of the original Haunting and apply it to The Conjuring. Oddly enough, Lily Taylor, who plays Caroline Perrin in the movie, played Eleanor Nell Vance in the remake of The Haunting in '99.
Terrible remake.
Literally, what I
though.
said. I said this bitch is always getting fucked up in a haunted house.
Bro,
Yeah.
yeah. And you know what, Bob? 100%. And for some reason, I still watched that movie numerous times because I had it on VHS.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
It was
as a
so
child,
bad.
I
It was
watched
so-
it a lot.
House on
As a
Haunted
child, I
Hill
watched it, and then I
and
watched
The
it.
Haunting.
House on Haunted Hill was better than The Haunting, but
It
for
was,
some
way
reason,
it was, but
I watched The
watch-
Haunting
Yes.
a lot, dude.
didn't they come out relatively close to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were late. Both.
That's
late
another
90s.
instance of similar movies coming
Because
out.
what was that? That was
90
Liam
Liam
Neeson was in it. Owen Wilson,
Liam
right?
Neeson was.
Wow.
Owen Wilson got
the Haunting.
he got his head fucking taken off. I remember that.
And then
I
go
just
back and
remember
I
the
watched-
ghost looked kind of like Vigo at the end or something.
Yeah.
Like that. It was
A little
weird,
bit,
like, coming
yes.
down out of the.
They both came
Didn't
out
we
in
review
99.
it like a couple years ago or something?
The original,
Because
not the
it's a
remake.
piece of
The
shit.
original.
Yeah,
is the
say we
OG.
never did the remake.
I
dude.
won't do the remake. I hate
That's
it.
a bomb pick.
Bomb pick.
That is such a bomb pick.
It's free on YouTube. That's how bad it is.
He's got that devious look going on. House Party 3. All right, Chad Daddy, what else you got, buddy?
This film marked the third collaboration between James Wan and Patrick Wilson. The pair also worked together in Insidious and Insidious Chapter 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Joey King said she contracted a blood disease during filming, and once they'd wrapped on the movie, her blood disease went away. According to an interview with Howard Stern in 2020, the disease was ITP, immune thrombocytopenia. This disease can last as little as a few weeks before going away on its own.
Does it say what it is? Like what it does?
No.
Okay.
Interesting.
Shitty.
Ed Warren died on August 23, 2006 from complications following a stroke and health issues related to a previous heart episode and a coma. Reports indicate stroke-related complications. He was 79 years old. Lorraine Warren died on April 18, 2019. She passed away peacefully in her sleep at home. She was 92. They are both buried at Stepney Cemetery, Monroe, Connecticut.
All right. Oh shit.
When the Hayes brothers and Lorraine Warren would chat on the phone about the script, they kept getting cut off by weird sounds and a lot of static. Then, out of nowhere, the line would suddenly go dead.
That's
I'm
telling
glad
you
they didn't take it as a sign to stop.
When the real-life parents visited the set location in North Carolina, they felt a cool wind whip through the entire set. They also noticed that the intense sudden draft did not move or shake any trees. The mother of the Perrin family claimed to have felt the same strange, dark presence, similar to when she first experienced the occurrences depicted in the film. She later tripped and suffered some wounds, which put her in the hospital.
Damn.
That yo, man, if she showed up and she was like, wow, this feels like the same exact evil spirit energy that I had that you guys actually made, I'd be like, excuse me? That seems weird. Although, you know what? With the last week and what's come out about all of Hollywood elite and everything like that, that doesn't also really shy off the boat too. So anything else, Chad Daddy?
The Conjuring franchise, in chronological order with locations, is as follows. The Nun is set in 1952 in Romania. The Nun 2 is set in 56 in France. Annabelle Creation is set in 58 in rural California. Annabelle is set in 1967 in Santa Monica, California. The Conjuring is set in 1971 in Harrisville, Rhode Island. Annabelle Comes Home is set in 1972 in the Warrens' residence in Monroe, Connecticut. The Conjuring 2 is set in 1977 in Enfield, London. The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, is set in 1981 in Brookfield, Connecticut. And the last one is The Conjuring Last Rites, set in 1986 in West Pittston, Pennsylvania.
How far is that from you, Chad Daddy?
I'm not sure.
I was watching a documentary that popped up after watching this. I have the physical, but I watched it on HBO because I didn't feel like hooking up my PlayStation. And there was a documentary about the Warrens and their cases and stuff. And I had completely forgot that that's where the Smurl case took place. And that's from The Last Rites. And I was like, oh, it's in Pennsylvania. I wonder how far that is from Chad Daddy.
I don't know which one is, if Last Rites or The Devil Made Me Do It was.
Oh, wait, no, sorry, I was looking at
Last Rites. For me
it is
was the
by
better
Wilkes-Barre, so it's about three hours away.
I don't really. What was Devil Made Me Do It?
Devil Made Me Do It was the kid that the little boy was possessed. They did the exorcism, and then the demon jumped into the boyfriend, and the boyfriend ended up stabbing out his.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
I feel that Last Rites is worse than the third one because they focus too much on the family aspect of the Warrens and everything that's going on in their personal life.
Yeah, because they completely missed the case file.
Yeah, of the Smurl. Like
I'll give you that. I will give you
like
that.
30% Smurl, 70% fucking Warren's home life. I don't want to see that shit.
At that point, don't even do it about the Smurl case. Just do it about the Warrens and just wrap it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
which we are getting.
You did need that to kind of like, I understand, like ignite what needed to happen. I guess.
Yeah. You needed James Wan to direct the last two.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah,
that is an understatement for sure.
I know they say it's the last one. I don't think it's the last one. There's so many other cases that they have. They're supposed to be doing a prequel
Friday
series.
13th, the final chapter was also the last one.
Yeah, they're supposed to be doing a prequel series.
Baby.
We do see a young Ed and Lorraine in The Last Rites. I don't know if that actor and that actress will be playing them, but
I think it would be cool if they honestly did do like ones of them doing younger.
Yeah,
like younger
I want to. Yeah, because it's interesting. Show us how they got to this point.
I mean, they could easily get her sister to play her younger self. She just looks like a younger version.
She does that in the Nun films.
Yeah, she does it in the Nun.
Yeah, so she's already got her. But like I said, the first Nun's okay. Second Nun is just.
Which I thought it was.
Neither one of the Nun films are good. I mean,
the first one is at least like.
The first one's decent.
It looks good and it's shot well, but yeah.
Well, I mean, Valak was terrifying, dude. Don't get me wrong. Out of all the entities in this universe, I think Valak is probably the most terrifying one.
Listen, she shined though in Conjuring 2, baby.
Oh yeah, was Conjuring 2 for sure.
In the theaters. Oh god.
Yeah.
See, I'd rather see a TV series of like in Annabelle Comes Home. There's all like the artifacts coming to life. So I'd rather see.
So like Friday the 13th series.
And you got all those different entities too. That was cool.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, there's tons of cases that they can do if that's the series. They obviously got all of those artifacts somewhere, whether they were shipped to them or they picked them up, whatever. They can They can do the Hollywood thing and make up a story for every single fucking artifact that's in there and give us tons of fucking, hopefully well
Good
written and
material.
well shot, little series. I
And
want to know where they
hopefully-
got that suit of samurai armor.
Right.
That's the one I
That'd be
want to
sick.
fucking
That's
go.
what I
That is
wanna-
some
yeah.
badass shit. That'd be cool.
right? Is it like some Scooby Doo shit where it was like full on like moving around haunted?
It's old man Jenkins.
Where are you?
What's it like? You put it on, and all of a sudden you're possessed by some samurai warrior, or
Maybe,
how the fuck
yeah.
does that work?
That'd be a hell of a movie.
I like it.
Pretty sick.
What else you got, Chad Daddy?
All right,
Anything?
I'll skip some, go to the last one. This film not only marked the second time composer Joseph Bishara has scored a James Wan-directed film, but it was the second time he played a demon figure for Wan. He portrayed the demon
Insidious.
embodiment of Bathsheba Sherman and previously played a lipstick demon in Insidious. Patrick Wilson stars in both Insidious and The Conjuring.
That's pretty cool.
I forgot about that.
Or as Sam calls it,
I like it.
Conjuring.
I like it a lot.
Patrick Wilson's
One
character
donut.
in this is better than Patrick Wilson's
One
character
fucking
in
donut.
Insidious.
Well, yeah, definitely.
No.
Because his character in Insidious is kind of a bitch.
Kind of a dick. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fucking dick.
Yeah.
But all right. Well, thank you, thank you kindly, Chad Daddy.
My pleasure.
Thank you,
Alrighty,
Chad.
Alrighty, boys. What format did we watch this on? Where do we catch this with?
Physical.
Like I said, I own it on physical, but I didn't want to hook up the PlayStation, so I watched it on Max.
Also HBO Max.
Amazon Prime.
I have an old digital copy from when I sailed the seven seas.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Does the cover art sell the movie? Would you rent this as a child? Yeah, dude. I watched
Oh,
this
yeah.
as soon as it came out, dude.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.
And I mean, most of the cover art was usually the hanging tree or
Mhm.
the feet hanging near the tree or something. It
And based
sold it,
on a true story. That
Which-
right there, as a
which
kid,
is the stupidest. Yes, instantly grabs me every
Yeah.
fucking time.
Yeah.
But in the back of my head, I always got to tell myself, yeah. But as stupid as that is, it only needs one minor detail to be based on a true story.
well, dude, it's like the beginning of fucking of Return of the Living Dead. That terrified me more than any of the fucking rest of the movie. The fact that it said it was based on true events.
Yeah,
My
that's
stupid little kid mind didn't know any better, so I thought this shit really happened.
fair. You were like, they nuked a whole town.
Yeah, I was like,
What?
whoa, fuck.
Fucking hey, dude. Douche of the film.
That's Sheba.
Yeah, I guess Bathsheba.
Yeah,
really.
Bathsheba.
She killed all them ghosts, yeah.
But
Yeah, there's
outside the
no-
film, the real Ed Warren.
fair.
Why, Chad? Why?
Oh,
We don't need to say why.
We know it's bad.
If you need to Google it, Google it. Do yourself. But do
Actually,
yourself a
I'm not
favor.
gonna lie. I didn't know till now. Now I know. So yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That is a rabbit hole you may or may not want to go down.
Yeah.
Heads up. So that takes us to favorite kill. We really didn't have
The
that,
dog!
did we?
That poor dog.
How dare you?
Poor Sadie.
So
Bathsheba
I'm
hanging
gonna
herself.
change it. Favorite scare.
Oh, good one, good one, good one.
I know this
Bathsheba
kind of
on
this
That's
kind
Sheba
of
on top of the wardrobe.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what did it for me. My heart fucking skipped a beat when I
I'm
seen
going
that
to
in the
leg yank.
cinemas.
I'm going
Okay.
to leg yank because, like I said, I've experienced it.
For me, I'm going clap by the side of the head. That made me jump the first time.
Oh,
Bob's answer is,
Oh.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
It's
honorable mention
Right.
when the suicide lady goes, "Look what he made me do" to the copper.
Mm,
oh, when
that-
she ran up at him, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Steph pissed her pants when that happened.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with above the wardrobe too, because there's
Love the wardrobe.
yeah, that's
It's a good jump scare, man, for sure.
you can say
All
that.
right. Best scene.
Ooh.
Okay, the best scene, I'm going to go with Scoop's pick for best scare, and that was the leg yank in the scene right after where she's freaking out saying there's somebody standing right behind you and the girl and the
'cause
door
it's
just
so-
slams shut.
Fucking dark. You're just staring at it. You're like, is there something there, dude? But this isn't like this isn't one of those movies where it does that kind of like focus in, focus out, and then there actually is something. You're just like, I got nothing, dude. I can't.
That was
I
that was,
don't know.
that was tense. That was terrifying, and I really wish I could have seen that in the theater because the sound design had to
Ooh,
have been.
that-
fantastic.
And you know what?
It
It
was
is.
fun.
That was a terrifying scene. And I will say just one more sidebar real quick. When we were kids, we all slept in the same bed. Me, my brother, and my sister. We were little. at my grandma's house, and my sister's like, Steven, look, there's somebody peeking through the door. Our door was open. The house is completely dark. She said she kept seeing a little boy poke his head out from the side of the fucking door. I didn't see shit. My brother saw it too. I didn't see anything. So that scene right there, for that reason, I'm going with that scene.
Okay.
I'm going with the whole let's play clap and hide and clap when she's playing with the little daughter and you see it come out of the wardrobe.
I loved that.
I'm going with that because that's just the build up.
That was good. That
Hey,
was good.
All of it.
We're playing hide and clap at the hotel for your wedding.
It's-
Hell yeah.
I swear to God, I'm gonna walk out and be like, guys, I am trying to fuck right now. Can you please stop clapping outside the door?
No, we're just setting the pace for you.
Yeah, we're setting the pace for you, Bob.
Go a little faster. Come on, come on.
It's okay to have cheerleaders, man. It might help you fucking help the game, right?
We're applauding you.
All right.
Bob's
job.
first son's going to be named John,
welcome
Chad,
it.
Steve, Brodie, Gene.
Man,
Amon.
best scene, dude. There's so many good ones, dude. And it's
Yeah, it's fucking
honestly,
tight.
I like the scenes where Ed and Lorraine are doing their college speeches, dude, and they're
Yeah.
explaining like what they're doing. It's just it kind of feels like heavy research scenes, but it's just the way it is, and you get better insight into their character and stuff like that. I don't know. I really enjoy those. So that takes us to worst moment or scene. I don't know if I have one, dude.
I can't pick one.
I don't have one.
I don't have one.
I don't have one.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
don't
worst
have one.
moments. I'm going to say, sorry, I forgot to say my favorite scene. It's probably the clothesline to the ghost up to
Okay.
the window. I'll just say that real quick. But there's really hardly any like shit scenes in this movie because it's really nicely paced with scares.
Yeah, 100%.
Dude, even and you know what, honorable mention, dude, because we never even said this. Even the end credits, fucking loved them. I love the old pictures, dude. I love the articles and shit, dude. Like I was trying to read them as quick as possible. Like,
See,
while
and
they're
that
up.
just makes it more real. Like
It
I
does.
love that because
It
you get the
does.
based on a true story at the beginning, and then you actually get to see.
And then when you're seeing like the real family that dealt with this dude, and like their girls are way younger than what they're depicted
Yeah.
in this fucking movie and shit. You're just
Yeah.
like, fuck, bro. I can't even. Now, granted, yes, this movie is a dramatization of what happened, but still, I can't even imagine having that many kids just dealing with
by
anything
the way,
like this.
Oh, dude, I told Mel.
God bless that.
Could you imagine
God
having
bless that
5
father,
daughters?
by the way. That's what I'm saying. God bless that father.
Yeah.
5
That's a,
Fuck
lot
daughters.
of, that's a lot of estrogen in that house, dude.
Well, and then Mel goes,
And the dog was a girl too. So
yeah. And Mel goes,
That
I,
poor-
'cause I was like, could you imagine having 5 daughters? And we looked at Charlie and we looked at Sienna. She's like, well, you have 4 technically. And I'm like, fuck, you're right. She's like, you want to try for another? I said, get the fuck away from me.
no, I do not.
No, I do not. Because then we're going to get haunted.
That's right.
Fuck that shit.
All right. Opening scene hook you in.
Fuck yeah.
Annabelle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Annabelle.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I almost forgot that was the opening scene after a hot
Yeah.
minute, like halfway through the movie, because you're so with this new family now. You're like, oh yeah, that's how it brought the Warrens in.
The sound design in this movie was fucking flawless. Like that scene where Bathsheba's
Mhm.
hanging on the tree
Oh, dude. And you first hear the creaking of the
Dude.
branch and everything.
and everything else goes silent. And I was like, oh, shivers.
Just the way like Lorraine starts to look up and you're just like,
Man, I really want to get a
I
good
don't wanna
surround
look.
sound system.
See, I was using my really good Bluetooth headphones, man, when I was watching it. So all right there. But I understand. That takes us to most attractive character. I'm gonna say characters. I'm just gonna give it to the Warrens.
I'm going.
We already said it earlier in the
I'm going
episode, dude.
specifically Farmiga, Vera.
That's fine.
absolutely.
I'm gonna say it for everybody, dude. The Warrens are hot. There you go. I think it works. I think everybody works for everybody. And maybe somebody out there likes the police dude because he's had a sweet stash. So
I mean, he did have he had it.
that takes us, and the girl at college was cute too.
Yes, she was.
That takes us to, did the score set the mood?
The score was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Where, and I know now we're talking about this, and I know a lot of people love the score for Insidious. I did not like the score for Insidious, dude. Where this one I fucking love.
It was
I
a little
don't know
bit
why.
less intense with the
Yeah.
strings.
Yes,
Yes,
100%. I think that's
which-
what it is. Where it's just more like, all right, calm it down a little bit. Like,
It's like,
with
like,
Insidious.
See, I don't remember much about Insidious. I couldn't speak
God,
on that.
Insidious.
It was
Every
literally
time you
like-
start the movie, that's the first thing where it's just like crazy loud violin. And no, like Jesus Christ, dude! Like every time. Best song.
Time of the season.
Mhm.
Was that the
Yeah.
opening song where they're
While
unpacking
they're moving
the
into the
car?
house.
Yeah.
Who's your daddy? Who's your...
Of the season.
I also like the one where they were
What's
setting up
your
all the
name?
paranormal activity shit, but I don't know that song specifically. Had a good jam going to it. If I remember right, though, it's not what you would expect it is. I don't think it's a song from the 70s. It's actually like a song from the 2000s. It just has a very like funk kind of song or
It had
sound to
that
it.
feel to it.
Yeah, for sure. That takes us to favorite character, gentlemen.
I'm going with the dad.
I'm going the cop. Actually, I'm going to go the cop and their sidekick as a duo because I feel like
I
they
do
work
love
together really
yeah.
well.
They did.
They
Now,
did.
my only problem is with their sidekick is he's an idiot because he should have never gave it away the fact that he found the girl and where exactly she was. So
Well, I don't think he
Oh, thanks.
probably knew. Well, he knew, but didn't
Just,
know. I don't know.
just say, hey, I found her. That's it.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't need to. We're dealing with some shit down here, man.
I'm going to give the sidekick as well, but I'm also going to go with Lorraine.
I'm thinking Lorraine.
Probably the scene.
Yo, actually, question for you homies that have seen the later ones. Isn't the priest from this one? He does show back up in the last ones, right?
Yeah.
The last few. Doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he does. He
Doesn't
dies in the last one.
Yeah, okay. I thought he did. Okay.
He gets fucked up.
Yeah.
Which that was actually that sucked that he died in the last one, but I get it.
I'd probably say Lorraine for me.
All right. Everybody get favorite character? Was it scary?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Legitimately, we can all. I feel
In the
so yes.
theaters, it was. Oh,
Steph jumped at least 6 times during the
This
movie.
had great setup for tense fucking moments, man. Like I said, dude, the fact that that's why it got a rated R, that's impressive to me.
Yeah.
100%. Does it hold up today? Fuck yeah, it does,
Yep.
dude.
yes, it
Fuck
certainly
you.
does. If it doesn't, I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, it's 13 years old now, dude, which is crazy and gross to think about, but
Yeah,
it fucking holds up for sure. How is the acting?
10
Very
out of
good.
10.
Fucking yeah.
Very good.
So perfect.
Perfect.
Just actually on that, the mother in this movie, when she starts to transform into Bathsheba, that was some solid fucking acting.
oh, dude, just her
It was
screaming
awesome.
and torture, like just
Well,
Yeah.
oh, you could
Even
feel her
the
getting
Exorcist
tortured, man.
scene.
but you
Uh-huh.
can also feel in scenes as she's starting to get more possessed, you see her go from this bubbly person to this very stone face. It changes very drastically. She did great with that.
I did like though the first time she noticed it and she was like, looked right at her husband. She's like, "What did you do to me last night?" And it's like, you know what? I think we're all probably been in that thing where it's like guilty. It happens.
No, I could
Sometimes
think
you
of-
just grip. No.
No,
Anyways,
all I could think of was the scene where the Warrens are talking, and he's like,
yeah, and he's like,
What
"What
did
did you ask me?" The first, he's like, "Can we do it
"We
again?"
did."
It's like, "Yeah, dude."
Could we do it again?
It's like, listen, man, they're holy people, but they still got the pervert.
I need that scene in the prequel.
Fuck it. Well, yeah, dude. Because I imagine if she made him wait for wedding night, dude, he lasted 3 strokes. So it was like, yo, we gotta go again. That was
Not even a question.
all right. That takes us to cinematography, which we have talked quite a
Fantastic.
bit about.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
10 out of 10. Yeah.
He went in already. Yeah, okay. He might have. He pre-gamed.
Like Ben Stiller.
Fucking A, dude. Sometimes you gotta. Cinematography, though, hands down, 100%, dude. It was great.
Some of the
We talked about the scene flipping like that. I want to talk about even when the scene of them setting up all the equipment and just going from room to room, and all of a sudden you see the assistant in a new position, like so fluidly, but it somehow feels like almost like it's just going circular. It was, I don't know, I loved it. It was fucking great. Juan, fucking dude, he knows how to do his shit. Premise.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It's a 10.
Haunted house, dude, right?
Haunted house.
What are you gonna,
We get haunted house, we get possession, we get a little exorcism, we get a little fucking everything. Right? Climax, was it satisfying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was. It was a happy ending. It was good to go.
Mm-hmm.
That takes us to now. I will say maybe the daughter and the mom might have to go through some therapy because that
Just
might
a
be some shit
little bit
to
of
deal with a little bit. Mommy
Like
tried
this
to kill me with a knife. That wasn't mommy.
Sure as fuck look like mommy.
That's right.
Sure as fuck sounded like you too.
Minus the yellow eyes, but recycle, rewind, remake, reboot, reshelf.
Rewind.
In this
Reshelf and rewind.
Yeah, reshelf and rewind.
Alrighty, let's rate this motherfucker. Let me pull up my handy dandy calculator. Alrighty, Scuba. What do we got? 5 out of 5. All right, Mr. Kane.
Come back to me.
All right, Bobby.
This is a Brodie pick, right?
This is
What?
a
No,
pick.
5.
Point
It's a
zero
Chad-
zero
it's a-
five.
It's a Chad pick.
It's a Chad pick, a Brodie receiver. Okay, 5. That sounded bad too. 5 from Bob. Chad Daddy.
I can't disagree with that. That's a solid horror film.
5. Dude, you got me, bro. I'm giving it a 5 because I fucking love this all up and down. Dude, I only need this and this alone out of the rest of the entire series. I don't even, maybe the second one.
No, I would.
dude,
the second one's just as good.
No,
I don't know if it's just
Yeah,
as
the
good.
tall.
I'm gonna say it
the
is.
tall man entity's fucking stupid. They never even investigated.
We'll get
that-
there. Maybe we'll get there.
I'm just saying they never investigated that fucking specific case. They were
Bro,
not
that
allowed
was just
in the
because
house.
everybody was all like Shadow Man crazy, and they were just like, we need to put, or not Shadow Man, but
Wait, is that the one they based the haunting in Connecticut on?
No, that
no,
one,
it's
Because
in,
They weren't allowed in that
UK.
investigation either.
yeah,
okay.
That's a good movie, though.
it is. That's another good movie.
Never watched that one. All right, so we got 5s all around. Now, Brodie, go back to you. What do you got, buddy? 5. Brodie gets a fucking
Beautiful.
5. I don't even have to do math. Perfect. First
The
5
only
of the
movie
year.
that's really scared me in such a long time.
First
I can-
5 of the year.
I can 100% attest to that, brother.
I actually didn't sleep that well that night either because I was thinking Bathsheba was sitting on this chair in the corner of my fucking room. Like, that's how fucked up it. Because I come back from the cinema and I was like all paranoid after watching it. It like fucked with me.
Like you boys said, man, with the cinema, dude, this is a movie where you want a solid sound system of some kind to watch this movie. Same thing with like Paranormal Activity, man. You need those background sounds and shit sometimes, dude, just because fucking makes it. Alrighty, Dark Lord, what are we covering next week, brother?
Oh, what are we covering, Scoobs?
You motherfucker.
I won't.
Next week.
Next week is a Scuba pick, and it is his birthday week, by the way.
Oh shit!
So we're watching The Last Dragon.
I'm bombing it. No, we're not. No, I'm kidding.
Now I will say this is the first time
Insane.
watch for me.
First
How
time
about
watch
you
for
boys?
me. Yeah.
It is a martial arts film.
Hell yeah!
It is a blaxploitation film. It has
I'm
a fucking kick-ass. It's got a kick-ass fucking soundtrack.
Wait, is this the one with Show Nuff?
Yes,
It is
sir.
the one with Show Nuff.
Show enough. The show
Okay,
gonna
I
Harlem.
know what that shit is. I've never. All right, now
That's what I'm
really
saying, man.
excited,
This is one of those movies that people know. You fucker. People know what it is. They just,
Jesus.
you may not have seen it, but you've seen the memes and shit.
I'm
And,
glad you said it has a great soundtrack because now I'm really happy that I added that to the questions for the
Oh, nice.
alternate.
Yeah.
yeah. It's dude, the soundtrack on it is fucking dude. It's got it's Barry Gordy. This is Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon.
1985, great year. All right.
I might watch that tomorrow.
Oh yeah, dude, he's got the full fucking Bruce Lee outfit on, man.
Bro, this is and yeah, you'll just see. It's one of my
showing up as getting favorite character, dude. No way.
It is one of my favorite fucking movies. If you guys don't like it, that's fine. That's fine. You know, give it a fair score. But it is hands down one of my favorite fucking movies. I can watch it over and over again. It is just over the top ridiculous. The villains in it are just like comic book villains come off the page.
I mean, dude, I liked what was it, Man with the Iron Fist? Those are fucking great, dude. Like, so I'm thinking this will be solid for me, but is that the one with RZA? Is that the one I'm thinking of, right?
I think so.
Where he gets his arms cut off and then he fucking makes his own like gauntlets, dude, that he can like actually.
Yeah.
Who the fuck else is in it, dude? Gladiator there. Fucking.
I'm glad he ate her.
Russell Crowe?
What's that?
The movie Gladiator?
No, yeah, fucking what's his name? He was in that movie though. Remember, he was like fucking horrors the whole time.
I don't remember.
And then he like
haven't seen him forever.
Oh, dude. Fucking A. All right. So The Last Dragon, we can catch that on Tubi. All right.
Perfect.
I better suss it out.
And Tubi, Hulu, looks like fucking Disney Plus. Awesome. Roku channel. All right.
Wait, it's on Disney Plus.
It's on Disney Plus, it says.
Yay,
Oh,
I can actually watch it.
Fuck yeah, dude. All righty. Is there anything nerdy you boys would like to discuss?
Yes.
There's a lot to discuss, but let's kind of keep it a little short because we are sitting close to
Yeah.
the 2 hour mark.
Well,
Do what you gotta do.
I'm hopping on this one because after rights battles and nonsense that should have never happened, NECA reveals Friday the 13th, the game, and we'll get to that in a second, figures including a Part 8 and a Part 9 Jason. They have to say Friday the 13th, the game, because that's their way of getting around whatever their little rights are, who has this in the US and outside that. But the Part 9 and the Part 8 figures, yes, they are from the game. They are the same exact thing you will get from if they said Jason Goes to Hell or
But-
Friday the 13th Part 8.
The only thing that's going to be different is the packaging is not going to be movie based.
Yes.
They won't be allowed to use that.
Yeah, that, which I know some people are like, oh, that's going to suck them.
We're-
And in my head, I'm like, I get it. But at the same
If you
time,
keep it in the package. If you don't,
Aren't we
Yeah.
getting Savini Jason as
I
well?
was gonna say I think
Yes,
we
we
are.
are.
Yeah, we're getting
And
Savini
they're
as well.
re-releasing the NES Jason as well.
yes, they're
Again,
doing
another
it with
re-release of that.
they're doing it with the Part 4 sculpt of the original line. The original one is a Part 3 sculpt.
Part 3 sculpt, yeah.
And now this will be a Part 4.
Well, I'm
But
glad
yes,
I sold mine when I did because the price on it's probably bogged down after that re-release.
Not
So-
necessarily.
No,
if they're
no.
using the Part 4 sculpt,
Well, it was the San Diego Comic-Con one, and so when they released it for San Diego Comic-Con and then they did the re-release of it this last time, it dropped the price.
Okay.
But the
what I want
well,
is if they're doing the Jasons from the game, I would like some victims.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be kind of cool.
what I do want though now, since we only need one more figure, you at least need a Uber Jason. I say one because you did not get human form in the game, and you more than likely won't get human form of Jason
No,
X.
You won't.
Because-
They. I don't think they can do the Jason X game version either, since it was never officially released.
Yeah.
But it was a trailer, so they might find a way to fudge. They might find a way to fudge that.
And it was more or less completed because there are mods that you can play as or could play as Jason X.
Yes. The details on those figures look great so far from what you see. They look great. I know they're going to probably be even better when they're done. So, yeah. And Trick or Treat Studios and everybody has so much shit coming out. It's not even funny. But that was great to see. So now we get a Part 9 and a Part 8 after all this fucking time.
And also, we got the news that I'd been expecting, and I'm sure Scoobs was as well, the news that Mattel is putting the Masters of the Universe Masterverse figures on hold for the rest of the year to
Okay.
focus on the movie figures coming out this year.
Oh,
The movie figures are, I think, about an inch shorter than the Masterverse figures.
no shit.
So they are not quite in scale. So I'm a little disappointed, but not surprised at all. But Masterverse isn't dead. It will come back, and I think they still plan on they're doing vintage figures in the Masterverse scale through Walmart, and I would say expect maybe 2 to 3 figures, probably through the Mattel Creations website.
Oh no shit. Okay.
Because they like to surprise people with those.
Nice.
I know there's a reveal coming up pretty soon. That's either going to be a Masterverse figure, or people are speculating it's going to be the Slime Pit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I will let you know because I'm a member of Club Grayskull, and I will get that information.
Nice.
You and me both.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's see. Quick news for movie wise, they do have an official date for the release of Mummy 4 featuring Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz. And that'll be May 19th, 2028. So, and directors, if you don't know, will be Ready or Not, from the directors of Ready or Not. And the
hell yeah.
series. So yeah, it's gonna be
that's gonna be good.
It's
Is it Radio Silence?
Yep. Radio Silence, and obviously they also did some VHS segments, which we are huge fans of. So there's that. What the hell is Nick Cage's Spider Noir trailer dropped. I liked it. I'm excited for it.
I didn't see it.
I'm excited for it. I'm unapologetically excited for it too.
You know me, I love Nicolas Cage. I'll watch.
Fuck yeah, man, 100%. 100%. I will probably have to join Prime again just to watch that, dude. But let's see what else.
Also, the pre-orders for the upcoming Jason Goes to Hell documentary are up and about. Definitely suss them out if you are a fan of that film, or you just want to hear a little bit more Jason shit.
Somebody we know is a producer on that. Now, who would that be?
I think it's that bald, red bearded guy. What's his name?
That's that handsome devil right there.
Oh, it's you. I thought it was oh, my bad.
You might see me on there. Apparently, someone sent me a message to say they see me on it. So
nice.
It'll be interesting if it's in the special features or actually on the documentary. But I'm assuming it might be in the film. I'm just assuming that if they've already seen me. So just me talking shit, essentially.
Hell yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
Let's see. Last thing I got for gaming wise is Konami confirms Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2 will be coming out. However, it will not have Metal Gear Solid 4's Metal Gear Online. So, Metal Gear fans, look for that.
Another thing, McFarlane has the rights to do Helldivers figures.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, aren't they releasing new ones like this week or something like that? They just showed something.
They showed 4 of them at Toy Fair. They looked great.
You know what, man? I've already been looking at STL files for all the bugs and shit that I could find. So it's like, God damn it.
He has to at least release some bugs too, or something.
Yeah, but now I just want to make a giant
Bile Titan.
I need to know, right? I need to know how big that character actually is, so I could build an appropriate Bile Titan for it. It's got to be. Could you imagine just having a big enough table though to where you made a whole squad of like all the different style bugs attacking? Fucking awesome, dude.
Make it so that it can shoot water out of its mouth.
Like, I would want it, dude. Like I would want like a flag raising scene of 4 Helldivers all fucking like back to back fighting a fucking swarm of bugs, dude. Somehow that would be like my little like train set if I remember that shit. Anything else, nerdy boys? That's all I got.
The only other news is Robert Duvall sadly passed away at the age of 93, I think. Yeah,
it was 93.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all we got here.
Well, next week, Last Dragon, 1985. Check it out if you have not. Come back. Let us know your thoughts next week, as we always go live every Monday. Other than that, Scoobs, if you want to start us off, buddy.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Royal of Rot, Lord Scuba Cabra, saying, who's the master?
This is your Kangabanger signing the fuck out. And I will catch you mother lickers next week. Scoop Steve's pick.
This is your killing machine, Bobby Amon, saying we will see you next week for The Last Dragon. Have a good week. Subscribe, like, share, love us, and we will see you then, motherfuckers.
This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, your Chad Daddy way down yonder in Chattahoochee, saying join us next week for some Kung Fu action.
Hell yeah. And this is your Not So Mean Fluff Master Supreme, Big John D, saying thank you once again, Gorehounds, for joining us for another fantastic episode of the Gore More podcast. You know where to find us. You know how to share us. Congratulations, Brodie, for the first number 5 of the year.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, Brodie.
Thanks, Chad.
Hell
My
yeah. Thank you, Chad, to Brodie.
Yes.
Yeah, and once again, Last Dragon next week. Join us to let us know your thoughts. And last but not least, stay fresh, cheese bags.
Gonna be dragging that penis across your face.
Oh,